excited! We've got Funko in the house! Woo! And then after, you're going back home, right? Yeah. You came down for one kill team.
Well, I'm going to play so good, they're going to kick me out of the country immediately.
Yeah, border control's going to come down and be like, sorry.
So the kill team clause says you cannot beat an Australian that badly. You must immediately leave.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of AF40K on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, it's always on a Thursday.
That's true. So nothing's changed really for you at all. Yeah. And we've got special guest El Funko.
Hello.
How are you enjoying Canada?
Really, a lot. I'm over my jet lag. That was like 3 days of hell.
Yeah.
And now I'm good. Yeah, I'm just enjoying fall because that's a season we don't have.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, you just get to be in permanent rain.
It was foggy this morning. I was like, it's like a rainforest. My whole body is moist.
Yeah, that doesn't go away for like the next 4 months.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll actually ever see like, summer, springy kind of.
I think I'm going to leave right as that happens. But I'm also going to completely avoid Australian summer. So
there you go. Yeah.
This is literally a rainforest. Like that's our climate.
Right. Yeah. That does make sense.
Hello, everybody. I am Ben, and of course, joining me, as mentioned, we have Funko, and of course, Paul on tech, and we are playing some Kill Team today. Because typically this is the long game slot. Yes. But Gloomhaven just finished, and we're also about to do this thing called Desert Bus that's coming up, so we figured, hey, instead of doing this, starting up something big and new before that, let's just hang out and Funko's in town and play some Kill Team and stuff, which I'm really, really excited for because we have a bunch of new things. But I also have some very fun and cool news because we're talking about the long game. We have our next long game all planned out and whatnot, and because you're here, I assume that means you care about Kill Team and stuff. And what we're doing is a Kill Team League. We're going to be doing a Kill Team League. It's going to be myself, Funko, Cameron, Jacob, Ian, Corey, Alex, Max Loy, and... Who did I miss?
I think you may have said one and didn't count one.
Did I do that? Have I said 8?
Because I'm pretty sure that's everyone.
I think I've said 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I said 8. There's 8. There's 8 of us. And how this is going to work is what we're going to be doing is everybody is going to be coming in on these alternating Thursdays. So we're going to be running it starting on November 30th. So after Desert Bus is all done. The first game is going to be on there. And we're going to be running this all the way till March 28th, I want to say. So there's 9 sessions that are going to be done, and what's going to happen is all 8 players are going to be coming on in. We're going to have one game. If you watch the Highlander League where we did for Friday Night Paper Fight, that's basically kind of what we're going to be doing. We're going to have one game on camera as the featured match, but everybody else is going to be here, and they're going to be playing games throughout the moon base and stuff like that. And then we're going to update a score table so that y'all can follow along, see how the things are going from night to night. The point structure, we have wins, draws, and losses in there, but I added a couple like little fun extra tidbits that you can do. Yep. And we also were talking about maybe throwing in some fun finagly things and catch-up mechanics and stuff. So especially with a league, like it's fun to just try stuff and keep it interesting. You know? Yeah, just do whatever. Because the main thing too is we also wanted to provide an opportunity for more people to be able to play Kill Team. Because for some people, like me, I get to play it like once a month, which is even still not a lot. But like for some people, if they're not playing it on here, they get to play it once every 3 months and stuff. So this is going to be a really great way for people to get more comfortable with the rules and all that kind of jazz. And yeah, so look forward to that. Kill Team League coming to you. Nobody knows what team they're playing yet. Yeah,
we haven't got that far. And so that's the thing with the league as well. Is like, if you've watched Ben play this, he'll usually... I don't think you've ever played the same team twice. This is
going to be the first time. I'm rocking Death Guard again, because I really do like playing Death Guard.
But like for a league, we're going to pick a team, and then we're going to stick with that. So it's a really good opportunity for people to like get used to the team and the ins and outs and what like their matchups are like. You know, there's probably going to be a few teams that have a harder time against one team in the league versus others. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time. So yeah, special fun thing to announcement. Glad that I could announce it to you. And speaking of things that I need to talk about at the beginning of the show, I got to remind you that this and everything that we do is brought to you by Whomst over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff, and we super duper appreciate it. It really means a lot that we can just kind of hang out and play Kill Team on a Thursday and get paid to do it. So yeah, we really appreciate it. I'm so stoked that you're here.
I know.
This is the first time that Funk and I have met in person.
That's true. Yeah.
We've literally never been in the same room
I think
together.
I've known you for like 5 or 6 years now.
A long time.
I just remember when PUBG came out. Yeah. That's when I met James.
Yeah, whenever Lure had its PUBG phase, that was kind of it. And,
So yeah, I met James earlier in the week, and he took me to the office and showed me around town. It was great, but it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, no, it's yep. We're
also because I think you and I are probably the people most into Kill Team.
Yes.
At least that I know. And we just, we talked about playing remotely, but it's not really like, I like the miniatures.
Yeah,
I like the table.
I like and I mean, we were talking about too, just like, because all of our conversations are through Discord and stuff like that. Sometimes, I mean, I'm sure you all know talking in Discord stuff like that is sometimes a goddamn nightmare when there's multiple people all on the same voice channel and stuff. So
yeah,
it's great to be able to do it like this. So I'm really excited. So yeah, thank you so much. Patreon.com/loadingrerun, all that kind of stuff. And if you're watching on the YouTube, what up YouTube? Be sure to dongle the bongle, do all that important stuff. And down below, I guess, let us know who you're rooting for this upcoming league that's coming on in. I'm so excited.
Commonwealth match of nations.
Yes, yeah. We're coming together, all in our defiance of the monarchy.
Like, I know Australia and England, and like there's different sporting events where they have a name for that. I was like, is there a name for Australia versus Canada? It turns out there isn't. We're just friends, I think, as a nation.
Yeah. We come together in our defiance of the monarchy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the housekeeping and stuff that we're doing. So let's talk about this. So I would love for you, actually, because you brought this in. This is the Critical Ops kit. So what are we doing here?
So Kill Team, when it came out with missions and objectives and tac ops and stuff. And then I think a year or two after it had been out, Games Workshop decided that there were a bit of sort of imbalances. Try to think of it like a balance patch for like Warcraft or any other video game where they're like, some of these missions don't really work, so they put out a product, of course, because it's Games Workshop, they want you to buy it. And it's a little deck of cards which has new missions, new map layouts, different objectives, and it was meant for the matched play, because there are different ways you can play Kill Team. There's like narrative, there's casual. Matched is like the tournament setting. So if you think of like a Magic tournament, they do that for Kill Team. You have, it's like very specific, where you build a roster of like, I think like 20 or it's quite a lot of dudes, and then you pick for each, because you'll play like 5 games over a weekend or something. And so these rules are for that setting where it's meant to be as even as possible, to make it as competitive as possible. And that's how I learned to start playing, because that's what my group sort of played with at the store. And it just ends up being that, like, I think the old rules, some of the teams kind of got hosed with some of their objectives they had to do. So this is a little bit more even. It's not 100% even. There are definitely some in here that you should never, ever take because they're bad missions and it sucks. But generally speaking, it's pretty close. So I thought they might have done a new version because the Season 3 just got announced, and Season 3 of Kill Team will be coming out, I think, in November. So I thought they might update it for that. It turns out they're just going to sell us the same product again.
Ding!
It's pretty good, but the problem was they did one print run and then it sold out and you could not get it again, which is a terrible thing to do when it's like, oh, all your competitive games now need this.
Oh, that's just being a Magic player.
So it's like, anyway, so they're going to re-release that product, and we thought we'd try it out because I know you guys hadn't been running it, and it's pretty much the same. It's just that things are a little bit different.
Yeah, and this is very likely what we're going to do for the league as well.
Yeah,
too,
so. I think it's a little bit more streamlined.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I brought were these objective markers. So they're kind of hard to see.
Look how great these look.
So these are an unofficial product. This is something that some people just printed up. They're like little mouse mat neoprene kind of markers. And the idea is, instead of using the little like cardboard discs that we have here, like it's the same size, but instead of then having to measure one circle from the center to kind of tell if your dude is like within range, now if you put a base, like if you put a guy's foot on the marker, that means he's in range. So it just speeds up the game to make sure, when you're capturing or like different objectives, things like that, you're not constantly measuring. So it's just a bit nicer.
Yeah, anything that speeds it up is really nice.
Yeah, so they're super popular. They came from like 40K and other tabletop games. So these are just sized for Kill Team.
Yeah, so with that, what we are doing is, this is a capture objective on this one. So how it's going to work on this is this is one where you actually don't have to spend an AP, which is really, really nice, to capture an objective. Basically, at the end of a turning point, if you have the highest AP on an objective, you have now captured it. It is yours. And it's going to net you one victory point at the end of each turning point to a maximum of 4.
Yes, correct.
And is that maximum 4 for the whole game?
Just
or
that turn. So it just means that if you, like, with what do you got, 6 guys?
I have 6 guys.
So you could do it, but there's 6 objectives, so if I got, like, on 5, I still only get 4 points.
Right, yeah.
And that's kind of built into the scoring system. So we're capped at 4 for the main objective. That doesn't include our TAC-op, our side objectives, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. So what Ben was saying with the APL is his guys have 3 actions, 3 APL. Mine only have 2 for the most part. So if I had 2 guys on a point, I would take that from Ben. If he has one, like if it's just 1 and 1, he would take that from me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that's.
And so the trick is you have to. It's the end of the round, so you can't just scoot up, grab it, and run away.
Yes, that is also very relevant.
Yeah, and to that, once you control it and it's yours, it is yours until the opposing player decides to or gets to take it back. So you actually
score
don't
it
have,
every round.
Exactly. You don't have to stick around on it. You can capture it, and then future turning points, leave it alone until your opponent decides to try and take it. Essentially.
Yeah. So it's good for these backfield ones because it's usually called sticky objectives. It means if you take this, you're then pretty safe to move off that and then assume that your back is fine.
Yeah.
Outside of.
Do we have a way to mark the ones that are?
Usually just put a dice on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do something like that. Yeah. And so that's going to be the main kind of board. That's the only sort of objective on there. So we're going to be capturing those over the course of 4 turning points. We've each got our 3 TAC ops as well. So I mean, realistically, there's a good chance that's where a lot of the points as well extra points are going to be coming from, and the big tide turners.
It's you get more from objectives overall, but that's usually pretty even depending on how the game goes. So whether you can cap out your objectives, because a lot of the side objectives, if you don't, certain circumstances might come up where you can't accomplish them, and then you're locked out of that, and then that can be a big swing. So. And
do we know? Are we allowed to say which of the like security, seek and destroy, recon? Do we tell each other that, or is that's determined when you flip your first one?
We know because we were setting up the game, and this is like more of a casual thing because we're just having fun. But in a competitive setting, no. So you know what? Like if you know the teams, I know that Ben is usually seek and destroy or security, but I don't know which he's chosen. I do believe we discussed. I believe you have to pick one lane.
You do, yeah.
But that's the thing is because they reveal it certain. Some of them you reveal at the start, some as certain events happen, and then that's kind of the mind game as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the that's the map in terms of the initial scouting. Funko decided to fortify, which allows you to put this very annoying barricade on top of this vantage point. I get a feeling I'm going to get sniped a lot. And I chose to infiltrate or scout? Recon. So I did a little dash with my fighter here, so he's a little bit further in. You'll also notice that Funk's got less CP than I do, and a guy way in there. What's the name of this annoying?
Sorry, I did want to talk about this.
Yes, so yeah.
I'm playing Kommandos, which I think is a great starter team. I know Jacob's been playing Greenskins, and these are similar, but this was one of the first bespoke teams they did when they started this edition of Kill Team. And right now they're super overpowered, or at least they're doing very, very well competitively because of a ploy called Sneaky Git, which you can do during the setup phase. So when you're setting up your guys, you can spend a command point to take one of your dudes and put it up the board with certain conditions. So they have to be on a conceal order, they have to be within triangle of a heavy terrain, and they have to be more than Pentagon from the enemy's deployment zone. But that's the only requirement. You can do it for 1 CP, there's no limit. There are limits on what ploys you can use during a turn, but setup operatives is not a turn. So Kill Team is full of all these like weird legalese sort of stuff. So at the current rules, I could do that 3 times and put 3 of my guys like halfway up the board, and you really lock out the opponents. And then you start to do dangerous things with like the dynamite, where you can lob a massive explosion. Like he's got, 3 guys here. I could target one of those and hit multiple and maybe kill them. So I've decided to play it so that the current rules are Sneaky Git, you could do 3 times, which is wild. I think they're probably going to balance update that to be like once or make it more expensive so you can't do it 3 times. But I've just chosen to do it once. So effectively, I paid a CP to put one of my dudes up close just to be a bit of a threat.
You gotta love when your opponent comes down and goes, I'm going to use this ability that should be nerfed.
Well, it is a cool thing because the whole thing about the Kommandos is they aren't regular orcs. They're the sneaky, very un-orky orcs. They were the Blood Axe Kommandos in classic 40k, and they still kind of are. But they're, they use dirty Umi tactics to like sneak about and do all that kind of stuff. So their faction ability is I can charge from conceal. Normally you have to be on engage to charge, or you still do to shoot. But these guys can charge from conceal. So they're very sneaky, and they're more of a melee-focused team, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So last but not least, let's talk about our dudes, and then let's get playing. So we're going to do this relatively quick because we've been chatting for a little bit.
Yes.
So I'll go through mine really quick because mine are super simple because I'm a compendium team, teehee. So we'll start with my Plague Marine champion, who is this lovely friendo here. Ta-da! I got to redo my nails. So the Death Guard champion, very, very gross and is good at lots of things. They've got a power fist, they've got a plasma pistol. So in kind of in close quarters, they're going to be a real pain in the butt. Obviously, I'm playing Death Guard, so everybody's got disgustingly resilient. So whenever I take a wound, 5-ups are going to mean that I don't. It's nice. You'll also see that I'm actually going to be technically. It's legal to do this. It does nothing. I'm actually running 9 realistically equipment points because I last minute changed to a plasma pistol because I like plasma a lot. So they have virulent rounds, which only works for bolters. But it's fine. So yeah, power fist, plasma pistol, very gross and scary in close range there.
He's just carrying around the virulent rounds to make him feel
exactly.
Feel better.
Yeah. Let people know. This is my bog standard warrior. They also have virulent rounds. So virulent rounds is that it just adds 1 to the critical weapon characteristic. So it's 3/5 on a bolter instead, which just makes it kind of nice. Nothing too wild and special about the Plague Marine warrior. Very, very simple. Has a bolter and they have a plague knife. That's all of them do. So I've got 2 of those guys. Then I've got my big bad fighter. The fighter has a great plague cleaver, so it's 5 attacks, 4 ups, 5/7 with rending. Technically, I'm pretty certain that knives are kind of the way to go, but I love this model, and I decided to change it into a fighter, so that's what we're doing. They also got a plague grenade on them. I guess technically I could change that to a crack and get rid of those rounds, but it's not a big deal. I'm just going to rock that. So yeah, bolt pistol. So again, this is another one of the like kind of closer range sort of models that I'll be using. He's probably just going to get right on in there. The one who I'm hoping to end up doing the most damage, it's my gunner. He's got a plasma gun. I will never not supercharge.
I was going to say, you hope to do damage. I hope that damage is to you.
Yes, yeah. So I'm constantly going to supercharge. He's got a big gross plasma gun. 5.6 AP2 on 3-ups is an absolutely disgusting weapon profile.
Yeah, these guys only have 2 saves, so that is just going to nix that straight away.
Oh, are they only two defense?
Pretty sure they are.
Really? That's why. Okay, all right.
I'm 90% sure that's correct.
And then last but not least,
oh no, there are 3 defense.
They are 3. Okay,
it's just 5+. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It was bad on one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Orcs defense, pretty. Yeah. Finally, yeah, my icon bearer, who has the icon, which makes it so that if I use the icon of decay. Any one of my buddies who's visible and within a square can re-roll 1s and 2s on my disgustingly resilient.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
They have to use it. And then they also have a plague bell, which also for in 1 AP, any of my buddies who are within a pentagon, they get to add a circle to their movement characteristic because, as you've probably seen, my boys are slow. They're big, slowy joeys. They only move 4 inches on a turn. So I can turn them into regular, normal movements that most people have by donging my gong. And that's my team. I have 6 total friendos because they are, a Marine team, as is kind of the standard. They used to only get 5, which is... Glad they changed that.
Yeah, low model count teams are tough enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad they evened that out.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you to show off your friendos. Cool. We've got a bigger army, so let's go through.
Yeah, so they're 10, 11 models, I think. This is my regular orc boy. You do like most of the team is like bespoke operatives, but then you just have regular orc. And so I have one of him, and he for this match will be carrying dynamite. You can see it on his backpack there. Which is one of their equipments where you can just lob a big explosive and it blows up.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this throwing dynamite or is this running at the enemy and hoping you explode dynamite?
It's not placing and no, it's lobbing dynamite.
What's the unwieldy rule? Is that they can't like dash or whatever?
No, so unwieldy means it takes 2 AP to use it.
Gotcha.
So for most instances, it means that you have to already be set up, so it kind of like telegraphs it.
Yeah.
But the comms guy, which we'll get to, and the leader can give out an APL.
Right.
So that's effectively the combo, is to give them an APL so then you can at least move or dash and then throw it.
Okay.
So here we got the burner boy. Sorry, Paul, I'm not doing these in any particular order, but you seem to be rolling with it, so we're good.
I named them for him, so as long as you say the name, you can bring him up. Nice.
They all have the throat slither ability, which is what I talked about. They can charge from conceal. The burner boy is basically just a regular orc. He just has a flamethrower, which on Into the Dark is great. On open, pretty poopy.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually cut the burner boy for just a regular orc on open, but I like the model. Like I think
it's so good.
I like the little pilot light, so like I like.
Oh, you did a great job with that too.
And he has like a big tank on his back as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up, we got the rocket boy. He's got a rocket launcher with little coloured arrows and stuff. Cool looking. So he's like a big range threat. Not a big range threat, but he has AoE. So most of the team is melee focused, but the sniper and the rocket boy give you a bit of a long range threat where I think he gets a bonus if he doesn't move before he shoots. Like his shooting is a bit better, and then it's mostly just a blast weapon. I've also given him the climbing rope so that he can get up and down, scaling easy. Then we'll go with...
He's clearly been playing some D&D, carrying rope with him.
The Orc Sniper. The pose on this model is wild because it's so low to the ground. I guess
they're always kind of like hunched over.
He's supposed to be like on the ledge, like looking down, but for like a guy is like barely just clearing the ground. But that's my sniper. He's the other range threat. He has an ability like most snipers do, which is silent, so he can...
Right, he can shoot and conceal.
He doesn't have the silent keyword, but he has an ability that lets him effectively shoot from conceal.
Gotcha.
He can also switch to engage, and then he's got like a weird blast where he just sprays the area. Because he's a sniper, but it's a belt-fed machine gun, so it's very orky. He's sniping, but sometimes he likes to unload.
There's something very funny about seeing sniper with 6 attacks.
Yeah. So his card is very good because you can see it's 6 attacks, 2/2. But he has mortal wounds too. So for every crit he gets, you instantly take 2 wounds. Yeah. At least with you can roll.
I got disgustingly resilient.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that guy is actually lining up to snipe like a ladybug on the ground.
So this is the Slasher Boy. This is kind of, I don't want to say close combat specialist, but kind of. They're all pretty good in close combat. His thing is he likes knives. He can throw knives while in conceal, which is cool.
Nice.
Very short pistol range, like little...
Oh, silent too. That's cute.
With a 2/5 damage profile, which is fun. So it's like chip damage until you crit. And then like, you get a good string on those, and that's a hot 20 damage coming at you. He's good in close combat. He has Relentless. And his thing is if he fights and he loses... If it fights, I think it's if you each time if he loses wounds, you then roll it on a d6 on a 4+. They take some mortals, so it's like he nicks them with the knife on the way through. So he's pretty sneaky. He'll be getting in there. And then I've got the comms boy. This is one of the 2 ways the orcs can kind of make their 2 APL a little better. He can. There are some limitations, so it's the same with the leader. They have to be within Pentagon and visible, and then you can give out APL. It's also him. You just do it as an action, so he can spend one of his AP to give it to someone else. And then his gun is fun. It's a 1/1 with mortal wounds too.
Oh, and stun too.
Yeah. So like and 6 attacks.
You're all up on those crits.
So it's like real spike damage. Yeah. It's super fun. And then the Daka boy. I like this model a lot because he's got bullets like spewing out of his gun. Yeah, and he's got like a triple barrel drum shotgun thing. I'm not really sure. So his thing is he's like kind of a close quarters, like pump him full of lead kind of guy. So he has 2 things. If he's within Pentagon, he gets to re-roll any of his attack dice because he's for firing up close. And his Daka Dash is he can combine a dash and a shoot into one action.
Cool.
So you can do it in either order too. So you can shoot and then dash, or you can dash and then shoot.
Right.
Kind of got a vibe of like the demo man from Team
he's
Fortress.
got a real like tracksuit, like beanie situation going on, which is cool. And then the last 2, we got this little guy. That's the Grot. He's got a snorkel and he's got
grappling hook.
He's got flippies on his back and he's got a mug for, I don't know, tea.
This guy rules.
Yeah. So these, this guy and the bomb squid, which I'll show next, are like the 2. If you pick one, you take the other.
Right.
So you get 2 of them for one guy,
Oh,
or
okay.
you can take a regular orc boy, because it used to be that you just picked them as their own operative, and everyone picked the Grot and no one picked the bomb squig, which we'll get to in a sec. But the Grot's thing is the grappling hook is his 1 AP ability. He can, if he can see a point on the map, doesn't matter how far it is, how high it is, he can hook to it and then drop down.
Okay.
So he's great for covering ground and picking up objectives. And so when we were talking before about sticky objectives and not having to worry, the Grot will go back there and get that. So he's a real annoying little git. And he's also like always on conceal because he's super sneaky, but super weak and not great in combat. Then his companion kinda is the bomb squig. The bomb squig is
so good.
Like such a great model. Like there's real motion. Like the sculpt is so good with the dynamite flowing off him, and like he's got grenades in his mouth, and like he's super cool. So his whole thing is he's strapped with a landmine and dynamite. His job is to blow up. So he just runs forward and detonates. He also detonates if he gets shot. So if you put him amongst your team and then he gets sniped, you will detonate your own dudes, which is not good. So a lot of people just kind of stick him out on the flank and go, you go out there, buddy. Go. You get him. You're doing great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I figure if he doesn't blow any of my dudes up, that's a win. But he is pretty nasty. He is just strapped with dynamite. So if wherever he blows up, or he chooses to blow up, because he can do it as an attack, circle like radius, anyone in that zone is going to cop that damage. So he's good at what he does.
All right.
And then finally is the leader, who's the Orc Knob. His thing is he's kind of interesting. You can give him a power claw or an axe. I've only modeled him with a claw. I do have a second one I'm going to do, but I haven't finished that yet. And then his pistol has only got a pentagon range. But his big thing is he can give one of the boys an APL. Importantly, it has to be done at the start of his activation. So when you activate him, he can give it to himself, because he can always see himself.
Right.
He can give it to someone within Pentagon, but you can't like move him forward and then give it out. It has to be done at the start.
Right.
There's some important things that happen like that with that order. And then I think this is the best model I've ever painted, because I painted little love heart undies poking through his pants.
No.
And I thought that was super cute.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy with how it came out.
That's cute.
But yeah, he's cool. He's
Got
the
his
leader.
underwear.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, he has a gun, but it's pistol range. He has a claw, which has brutal, which is crits, can only be blocked by other crits. Yeah. Those are the orcs. They're a really fun starter team. I think if people are looking to get into Kill Team, they're
the box to get.
It's really good because they're really fun, characterful. The team has a lot of variety in it. And yeah, they're the team I've played most. So
I think orcs are solidly, in general, across most of the games, like just good.
They're
like,
really fun.
They're always reliable, at least in terms of the play.
For sure.
Cool. We ready to rock?
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Well, ironically, normally you wouldn't say orcs are reliable, but there it is.
Yeah, well. Great. Okay, so without further ado, then let's get into Turning Point 1. So we're each going to net ourselves a command point there.
Yep.
I'm not choosing to do any strategic plays on this one.
I don't think I am either, actually. No, I think that would just be awkward. No. Yeah, I'm going to save my CP. I already spent one moving up the board, so I'm going to stick with that.
We got to do some target revealing stuff.
I don't know if I do, actually. I could, but I don't think it's smart for me to do so I will not.
I have to do one in the first one. So I'm going to be revealing Assassinate, Target,
Okay.
So I reveal this tac op in the target reveal step of the first turning point. My opponent selects one of their operatives.
Oh, I love when this happens because I can be a real dick about it.
You sure can. Yeah.
So my target for you is the sniper.
And he's going to sit up there.
He ain't going far.
Yeah, he's...
come on, you can come get him.
I'm going to have to come get him. Great, that is mine. So if I incapacitate him, I get 2 victory points, and if the operative has not been incapacitated but has fewer than half its wounds remaining, I score 1, at least.
I was hoping you were going to say the bomb squig.
No, that bomb squig's getting in.
Do you have to kill it, or if it just is dead?
If that operative is incapacitated.
Okay, so the bomb squig
could kill it.
Could do that for you.
If I find a way to grab it, that might be the way to go.
I'm gonna pass on that. Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. Then let's get into some firefight phase.
Yeah. So you're first.
I am first.
Yeah, because you won the scouting step. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the same thing I do pretty much every first turning point, which I think most Death Guard players are gonna be immensely familiar with. I'm going to activate my icon bearer. He is going to dong the gong. Bong! So that's going to be 1 AP, so as long as he's within Pentagon and a friendo, they get a regular-ass movement speed. And then what I'm going to do, because I still have 2 left, is I think I'm going to just hop my ass on over here, like so. And, I mean, I guess I could just, you know what, I'll just dash. I'll be right up against here. Like so. And that's going to be them.
Okay. I think first thing I'm going to do is get the bomb squig out.
You got to get them out of your group.
Yeah. Go ahead, buddy. You got this. So I'm going to activate the bomb squig, and then I'm just going to trundle him. Interestingly, because this is of the 3 missions, this is the one that doesn't require an action point. The bomb squig can't perform mission actions, but he can stand on a point and cap it.
There you go. Okay,
so
great.
You're doing great, bud.
I was going to say, this one seems like it benefits 2 AP teams a little bit more.
A little bit, yeah. So it's... Yeah, like... It depends on the team, but there are definitely some where, like Phobos, for example, who I think Cam plays, get free mission actions. So on Into the Dark or stuff like this, they can just do it.
Yeah.
Whereas a team like Vetguard that's, 2 APL has to spend half their guys' moves like accomplishing something. But
yeah, it's got the balancing thing, right? Because you've got more friends, so
Exactly.
you can have a higher AP count on a thing. But on the flip side, then yeah, it's like you don't have as many action points to do things with. Okay.
On you.
Bomb squig is out. I hate that for me, bestie. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to scoot my...
The bomb squig will hit anyone within white. So anyone, which is 2 inches, I think. I just remember the circles.
Okay, I'm going to activate my this friendo over here. So he's not within Dong Gong range. Apparently it's, a bit muffled out here. So I am just going to scoot here. No, actually, maybe I shouldn't activate this friendo. I think I'm just going to activate my gunner. The gunner is literally just going to... I don't think I can dash and get up there. So he's literally just going to move, dash, get his butt, we'll say like right up into there. And that's all.
It might be kind of a quiet turning point 1 in the end.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, turning point 2 is when things tend to really pop off.
Yeah. This one's got a lot of... We built this map together, and it's got a lot of really strong cover.
I'll get the deployment zone dice out of there, because that's confusing. Okay. I wonder if I can... I'll activate the slasher boy down here. Well, I mean... I should probably pre-measure and figure this stuff out. It's the smart thing to do. Yeah, I kind of like that. Just put that there. So he's going to go up and get on that point, and that'll be his thing.
Okay. How many friends do you have that have conceal orders right now?
It's quicker to say the ones that I have engage on. Mostly everyone is on conceal. So engage is on the Orc Boy here with Dynamite and the Rocket Boy here.
Okay, just those two on that side?
Yep.
Okay.
Although the Sniper doesn't necessarily need engage to be a threat.
True.
And I have no ability to like flip an order or anything.
Right, okay.
Because some teams can do that.
I think maybe my best play is to actually play maybe a little bit for Overwatch too.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I have 11 guys to your 6, so you're definitely going to get them if you have the engage orders.
Yeah, maybe I was supposed to do a bit more engage orders, but that's okay. I think what I'm going to do... Most of your friends are kind of in that zone. I'll activate this friendo. Or let's go with this guy, actually. He only has his 4, so we're going to go there. Actually, I guess if I go like here, then I should just be able to... Base gets through there? Yeah, I'm just going to...
Yep.
Yeah.
From where he was, move dash. Even with
move dash
should get you there.
Get a toe on there and still sort of remain.
That's what it's about.
We'll go like so right there. Yeah. And then okay. So this guy does have an engage order.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see. That's me.
Okay.
It's like a baseball player, like with one foot on the base, like leading out, trying to get a little bit down.
Kind of interested in Kill Team, not gonna lie. You've been influenced.
I think it's really good. Like, I've played a bunch of their games, and the mix of like the low team, like you can buy a box and you're good, and like the time invested, right? Because we'll be able to smash this game out in under 3 hours easy, and that's pretty standard. I'm going to...
I can't believe they on the thing say that it 45 minutes or 40 minutes for a game.
I mean,
including setup and all that kind of jazz.
That's like, even if both people were like super, like I've done tournaments where you fit 4 or 5 games in a day, and that was like, I think we had about 3 hours per game, 2 hours per game. That's tough.
That's that's a lot of time.
Like I multiple times had games that clocked out, and that becomes weird because you then have to play for like, well, what can I score quickly to try and edge that? Like I've literally won because I charged someone and didn't fight them just to jam them up in the corner.
Sure.
So they couldn't get on the point, and that won me the game. Like, yeah, it's interesting. All right, I'm going to activate the Comms Boy, and I'm going to give 1 APL to the Sniper.
Okay.
So he has an extra APL. There's a cool thing you can do, which I'm not doing. I'm doing it for now, but it's until their next activation. So if I had moved the Sniper up there first, then give him the APL, that carries to the next turn. So it's the next time they activate. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will move with his second APL. I'll just move him around the corner so he's like being useful. 2, 3, you can go there. Pop him there. He's in kind of swinging in the wind, but that's fine. On you.
Okay.
How cool is Ben's paint job? I love the way Ben's done these because they're like very like, I don't want to say unusual, but it's not like your prototypical Death Guard. And that's the cool thing about it is especially me, I love vibrant.
You and I are big bright color
hypercolor,
people.
yeah, for sure. So I remember watching you when you were streaming painting these, and I was like, that's awesome. I love that like super toxic neon green, like with the purple as well, like great complementary colors. So yeah,
this was a really fun one to do. It was the first one that I felt semi-proud of.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, I'm going to, I think, just activate my leader.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. I wasn't sure who was the leader, so that's that guy.
Yeah, it's this guy over here, the champion. So we'll go like there, and then...
The only blast you have is the grenade, right?
Yes, which is being carried by this fighter here.
Okay.
Yeah, same sort of deal. I'm just going to get up on there with them, and this one's got the conceal order, and that'll be me.
I'm really tempted to try and do something stupid.
Is it hop that rocket person up? Or?
No, I mean, that's also something stupid that I'm going to do, but that's later.
Yeah, okay, great.
No, I'm considering, I don't know, and which telegraphs me if I'm doing it. I don't know if I'm within charge distance, if he can like come screaming around the corner. I think I'm short. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm well
like
short.
Hair,
like
yeah.
not that much, but like.
I mean, I'm gonna have to move that guy.
Oh, I know, but I wanted to see if I could get you before you move,
Right.
just to really jam you up back there. Most of my guys are 10 base wounds, by the way.
Okay.
The leader, I think, has 13 or something.
10,
but
damn.
yeah, they're chunky. Like that's
Yeah.
why I was actually thought you might enjoy playing them because they're not like super weak.
They got a little bit of chunk to them.
Yeah, yeah. So I actually thought about that at some point. It'd be fun to like swap teams.
Yeah,
and try
totally.
different stuff.
I definitely look for the teams that have the most either high wounds or the most feel no pains.
Yeah.
Which my next team that I'm working on is the Chaos Cultists, which the
yeah.
the Torments do get that too.
They're a fun team, yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this? Maybe it is the Rocket Boy's time to shine. He won't get the rerolls, but he also will get shot off the planet if I do it. But it's funny, so...
Funny is funny.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pass that up. Actually, no. I don't even know if it's going to be that effective. Yeah, it'll totally work. Okay. All right, so I'll use... I activate the Rocket Boy. He is on engage. He has Climbing Rope. Climbing Rope is an equipment the Orcs can take, which means they don't have to be within triangle to ascend.
Oh,
Let me make
okay.
sure I actually get this right before I start spouting off how good it is. So each time they ascend or descend, it up to 3 circles, it's counted as 1 circle.
Okay.
And they don't have to be within triangle to start climbing it. So the way Kill Team works is you quite often... basically the short version is the horizontal distance matters. So where you're doing climbing rope for stuff or you're like shorting climbing distance, that's fine as long as you're always measuring how far you're traveling. You don't get to cheat that part.
Right.
Because some people get that wrong. So the main thing to remember here is it's costing me 1 to get up. Mm-hmm. So it still needs to be something I can do within 2 to get there. Because if it was like, even though I'm using climbing rope, if I'm too far back and I can't actually get on it, no dice.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I can just get up there. And then the rule is as long as he can balance, that's good. So then he's up there. So then I can use his second action to shoot at your close guy who's on engage.
He is
the
on
close guy's
engage.
engaged, the second guy's concealed.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is because the first guy's on engage and he's not... He's on engage.
Yes. Yeah.
I get to shoot at him. So the Rocket Boy is a blast weapon, which means that... Oh, sorry, it's splash 1. It's not exactly blast. Blast would be attacking things around it. Splash is if I roll crits, the mortals will go over to the people near it.
Yeah, the mortals on them and on the splash target. Right?
Yes, for the value. So splash 1 is just
You got it. Does it have AP or anything like that?
No, sorry, it does have AP1.
Okay.
So AP1, 5 attacks, 4+, 4/5 damage. He usually, if he didn't move, he would get a reroll bonus, but he moved. So
5 attack, 4 up.
that is some garbage rolling. Okay, so I got a single crit.
A single crit? Okay. I mean, that's still, getting to take advantage of the splash.
So you do take a mortal wound on each, but you do get the opportunity to disgusting both.
Right. Okay. So should I do that?
Yeah,
the mortal one first?
Mortals are applied instantly.
Okay. Cool. So we'll start with the regular fighter friend. That's a 1, so nothing. And then my plague champion. That's a 2, nothing. So they're each going to take 1 damage. Yep. So they'll go down to 13 and I want to say 11 for them. Yeah.
So many wounds.
Yeah.
I should start thinking of that as more like 20.
Yes. Yeah. I'll grab my my spin downs here in a sec here. Okay. But let's do that roll.
So you just got to save a crit. Yeah.
Just got to save a crit. Oh. How much is the damage on it?
It is 5 damage.
Yeah, I'll spend a point. I'll re-roll that too. Great. Okay. So yeah, I'll use these 2 and save that crit.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And that's his activation.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab a spin down. You think I would grab these each time, but that would be intelligent and smart. I'm out in the friend zone now.
I really
Twitch
don't know
chat.
how this is going to go.
You can hear me, but they can't.
He's getting good board presence.
You can hear me grabbing into our
like
big wine glass full of
wounds,
spin downs. It's probably some great ASMR
ignore
for you right now.
Stuff.
Yep, I bet you love having that in your eardrums.
We'll see. I have faith in the Kommandos, and they've got a few tricks we haven't pulled out yet, so we shall see.
All right, great. Don't worry, I was entertaining them the whole time. Or did you mute me?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good. Right.
I was also talking, so that must have sounded
great.
I was feeling like a professional.
Oh, you were professional. Yeah. Great. And I was very unprofessional.
Sit here like a frog.
I had my hand, like, I have, you guys have gone to get stuff from the big jar of spin downs before.
Oh, and just,
So I had my finger on the mute button in case.
Ben demonstrating multiple people talking on a Discord call, like you mentioned earlier. So good. All right. Okay, so I've got 2 more friends to activate.
Before Overwatch starts coming at me,
Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm going to, so... I would like you to not charge me first. So, you've kind of got, like... God, just so much area to work with here.
Also not sure on the breaches ruling, because he can ignore terrain that's a triangle, but I think you would consider this whole thing the terrain, so he can't cut the corner.
Right.
Because that's not, like, you could cut this, because that's less than a triangle, but I don't think, like, these pylons, do you know what I mean? Like,
I think that makes sense.
Thing. Yeah.
Let's, you know what, no. I'm going to activate this friendo here. And he is going to just scoot around and then dash into position here.
Okay.
And that'll be him. Go for it.
I think I want to start kind of filling the mid turn with kind of safe moves without expanding threats. I think.
I'm just catching up on Twitch chat from when I walked away, feeling like, they're both filling the void.
Yeah. I probably should have assumed you would do that.
No, I should have assumed the person on camera, still in the studio, would do it.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to activate the... Do I really want to... I really don't want to do that. Because he's like an engaged threat, and that's super useful. I'm going to activate the Burner Boy, because he's kind of useless. I'm going to just move dash ahead, because, again, kind of useless. I wish Flamers were cooler. And then from there I can just dash forward. So, yeah, pretty much...
That's what a lot of the people hit by flamethrowers also say.
I will say the Purgigators for the Ecclesiarchy or the Novitiates are just one of my favorite models.
Oh, for sure.
Because they get to do they have the dash flamer kind of thing, right? And it's cool. Well, I also play a zealot in Darktide, so it's just my favorite.
They're also better on Into the Dark. That's
for sure.
Only played open, whereas on Into the Dark they get lethal 5-up, right?
Yes, yeah. Anything with torrent and splash. That's why I had a hard time beating Jacob with his green skins. Because he had 2 Rocket Boys.
Yes.
And Rockets get the Rocket Boys are eh. They're all right, kind of thing. But on Into the Dark, they annihilated me with lethal 5-up. Yep. Okay, so you've got how many friends left to go here?
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 6. The bridge hasn't moved.
All right, and so this one has.
He's the only one on engage. Yes.
Right, and then technically also you.
And I positioned him such that for you to get a shot, you would have to be out here, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So my main goal here is to move my warrior up so that I'm not getting charged. I don't know what this guy's stat lines are. Both of these are I assume are very good melee fighters. But.
The breach is kind of weird. He only has 3 attacks or something, but his main thing is he wants to be charging. Yeah. So I was talking to Ben about this before. I really hate gotcha Warhammer. I really like explaining what all my dudes do so everyone has the information, because you can totally win games by just going, aha, I have a ploy that makes what you just did really bad, and now you lose, and that sucks. So the thing with the Breacher is when he charges into combat, his ram, he always has brutal, but he gains stun when he charges.
Oh, okay.
So
that's not as horrid as I thought, but stun is
so
pretty
him being charged means he's a little easier to deal with. But also his Breacher ram is 3 attacks, 3+, 5/5.
Okay.
So it's good, but it's super easy to miss. That's still only 50%. Well, slightly better than 50%, but it's only 3 attacks. So
yeah,
he can. Orcs are very swingy, as it turns, or at least these orcs are very swingy.
So I believe I've mapped it out. That if so that was 1 to hop over and then go 2, 3 to like here.
I'm pretty sure I could still charge.
And then dash down into this
okay,
corner.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I should be okay.
That looks pretty far, yeah.
I think he's still open to get shot at, even with that conceal order, but I think that's all right.
Yes, but I think most of my guys, like I think the regular slugger is pistol range, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So the orc boy who's on engage, his gun is pistol.
Okay.
I think there's and then that's really the only one that can shoot.
Sure.
Because everyone else is on.
Right, yeah. Cool, that is me, and I have activated all my friendos.
Okay. Right, so who's engaged?
These two. So.
Okay. Which is plasma and...
no, these two are just...
Oh, just regular?
Just bolters.
Where's plasma living? Down
Plasma's go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see the icon. I can't see the.
Yeah.
I guess it's easy to just do that and look. And
yes. Yeah. It also helps.
I'm learning to play on stream.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Let's think about this. So the Daka boy is the one that actually doesn't have range, but he can't shoot because he's on conceal. That's right. We just discussed this. That's really okay. So you're out of moves.
I'm out of moves,
and then that guy's engaged and that guy's engaged.
Yeah, so I'm basically gonna chill until so I believe if I can take the Overwatch shot,
I can do something so jammy, which is hilarious. So the grot is tiny, so I'm gonna activate the grot and use his grappling hook. I'm gonna target the tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly to here.
Yeah.
And then I don't think he can be shot because you have to be able to see his entire base from or from one side of your base. So he can cap that and hide there.
Yes,
and he'll probably get charged and die immediately.
Yeah,
next turn.
But that's a point.
Yeah. So that takes me to. I'm probably going to cap this. I'm probably going to cap this, and I've got that one. You've got this one and this one.
I've got 2.
So I think I can probably swing it so that I can get 4.
I think you can get 4 for sure.
So now you have the option of Overwatch.
I
could fight. I don't think he can shoot. Oh, he's on conceal anyway, so it's on you.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot your rocket guy.
Okay.
Up there. So standard bolter with some yucky.
Yeah, I was smart enough to put the burner out of bomb distance from the squig.
I love that the grot has like the ninja rope from Worms.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts of this team. Is like it's so useful.
I mean,
because there's no distance limit. You can literally cross the entire map if you want to, and a lot of the time that comes in super clutch.
If anybody plays FPSs, grappling hooks are always best.
I love, grappling hook Quake mods were my favorite.
So we got 4 attacks, 3 ups, 3 5. So I've got 3 regular hits.
Okay. 3-5, you said?
3-5.
No AP, yeah?
No AP, yeah. Just standard bolter.
3 saves, 5+. That's a crit and 2 misses. So he would be taking 6. Yeah, I'll just take 6.
Okay.
I think. I could just to scratch it, but I just don't think it's worth it for 3 damage. So
yeah, that's a tough call.
Yeah, I think he'll just go to 4. So I'll put that there, so we know that's his.
Cool. Great. That's me. Go for it.
Yep. I feel like I want to prep a dynamite for turn 2 because that's always funny. So I'm going to do the thing where I'm going to move him first before I give him AP, so that way he has it for next turn. So to do that, I unfortunately can't go through my model, so I have to go back and around. But I can move dash and get basically where I want to, which is, I guess he can still get shot because he's on engage. That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Does the dynamite for that guy also explode, or is that just a squig thing?
No, that's just, no, you just lose it. It's just 4 equipment points down, down the drain. So you Overwatch with this guy that time?
Yes, yeah. Okay. So the only one who's got one left is this friendo.
Okay. So I'm actually going to go the other way then, because he should be relatively safe out there, as long as I don't stand next to the squig. 3, and then I'll put him like here, I guess. This seems like a kind of... Oh, actually, that's pretty clutch, because the boss can still see him there. Which is a bit... Whoops, man down. Yeah, so he goes there.
2 mortal wounds.
Yeah, there's not really ever been anything, like, because I know Magic has that stuff where you, like, spin the card and whatever it touches.
Oh, any sort of, like, physical or
yeah, I don't think they've ever... They used to do templates, but that was all just the thing you do. It wasn't, like, a random event. Like,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that's ever been a thing in any 40.
There's scatter dice.
That's true, yeah. Old Fantasy used to have scatter dice when you'd fire cannons or, like, rock lobbers and stuff like that.
Okay.
No Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah, no Overwatch in there, so...
Yeah, I don't think you have valid targets, really. Like, it's hard. Yeah, probably not.
I mean, it's fine. I'm confident that I can hold it if I wanted to. Okay. So.
I think we'll probably just activate the sniper at this point.
This was the one I was scared of.
I don't think you need to be that. I mean, it's super RNG based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he has an extra APL from the comms guy, so I'll get rid of that now. He's still the execute target as well. So I will do the same thing basically I did with the rocket. He has climbing rope as well, so he gets to ignore the first, or his movement up there counts as a circle. So then he has 2 circles remaining, so he can get behind the barricade, like that. Oops. I usually bring blue tack because
it's a good idea.
Trying to position these things up. You know what? That's fine. He can go like that, and he's still the target, so I'll put that there. And then for his, I actually think that might be the limit. Oh no, he has an extra AP, doesn't he? I gave him an extra AP.
Yeah, so the one to climb, and then you've got
his like fire ability. From silent is 2 abilities. So that's the best spot for 2 AP. He can perform a shoot action even if he has conceal.
Cool.
So I will target the guy who still has Overwatch.
Sure.
Who's a Meltrog gun on his back, which I'm just noticing. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I think, or it's a pipe. I can't tell.
Oh, they're pipes.
They're pipes. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It just
a big
looks
pipe
like
pack.
So he's 6 attacks, 3+, and the damage profile is 2/2.
Okay.
But he has mortal wounds too. So for every crit that I roll, he automatically takes 2 wounds.
Okay.
So let's hope we roll good. That's 1 crit, and he's 3+, so 1 crit, 4 hits.
Wow. Okay.
So 2 mortals straight off the jump.
Yep. Actually, so can I, curious, so I have Revolting Durability as a tactical ploy, which is in the Resolve Successful Hits and Save step.
Yep.
I can change one of your crits into a normal. Would that get rid of the mortal wounds thing, or is it because you rolled it?
You know, I don't actually know. I have a feeling it happens straight away.
I was gonna say, like, I think it just goes off, which would make sense.
I don't know, chat. I actually really don't know. Rainkos might. Rainkos is a kill team person. I don't even know where you would look that up either.
There's a lot of like, I mean,
it's not like a keyword, it's just mortal wounds too.
Yeah, because this is the resolve.
Okay, so mortal wounds. Each time a friendly operative makes a shooting attack with his weapon, in the roll attack step of that shooting attack, for each critical hit retained, inflict X mortal wounds on the target. X is the number after the weapon's mortal wounds. I feel like you retain it first and it happens, and then you can still change it to a normal, but that doesn't stop the mortal wounds. Yeah, that's my gut feeling.
I would agree with that. I say they go off and then things that
I think that's correct. Because I think that's the kind of the whole point of mortal wounds, is that they just happen. So like a lot of the time they're great because you can just stop someone instantly. Yeah. So I feel like that's correct.
All right, I'm gonna roll these 2 for my durability. Man, Nurgle is not with me today, so that's going to be 2, so they're going to go down to 10. And then it was...
and then there's 4 normals.
4, right,
no
but 3, or sorry, there was a crit and 4 normals?
Oh, sorry, I guess so, yes. Technically it's 5, because you still get the 2 damage from the crit.
Yeah. So I'm not, I won't, I'll do it this way. Okay, so I got a crit and a save.
So you save the crit and save a normal, which leaves 3 remaining, which would be 6 damage.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll take I'll let 6 go through.
Okay.
That works for me.
But
So
you still get to roll.
I sure do. That's why I play Nurgle for a reason.
If you like rolling dice, it's a good team to have, you know.
Okay, I got 2 saves on there, so it'll be 4 that's going through, so I'll go down to 6.
Cool.
And then because I'm made out of gross, my dudes don't get injured in this.
Right.
No wounded. Okay.
Okay. That's his activation.
I got no shots here yet, I don't think, so
No, that's
still you.
This guy is in conceal, so that's behind that's the whole point of the barricade. He's usually pretty safe. So I have left the Dacker Boy, the Breacher Boy, and the Knob. I think I'll activate the Knob, which is my leader. So he'll give +1 APL to the guy with the dynamite, who's already activated, so that'll carry through to his next turn. And then in the meantime, I will just use... he still has 2 APL, because the comms boy has to pay, he just gets it for free.
Okay.
I think then I'm just going to move him up, which I have more than enough movement to do, to behind that cover. So he can just go there.
You got it.
And that'll be him.
And then, yeah, still same.
Dacker Boy... kind of same. I want to see how far I can get him. I don't think I can get him to that next bit of cover. So I can get him to there, and then he could dash, but he can't dash over without having to clear it. So I think I'll just move him up to that, and that'll be him. And then same. Can I do this in a way that he doesn't get Overwatch? I don't know if I can, because like. So if he measures from that side of the base, he's pretty much blocked to like there. So I totally can.
I think you can kind of get in. Yeah.
I can definitely tuck in on that corner. I don't know if putting him in a... Like, it's basically down to who gets initiative next to him.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
But the other thing is, I think it's actually a good play because it gives you... There are multiple things you need to be worried about next turn.
Yeah.
And so, like... Yeah, I lose the Breacher maybe if that's your first charge, but it leaves me open to do other stuff first. So I think I'm okay with that. And he's not getting shot, which is always great because sometimes things die. So I'll just move and dash him into that corner like that. And
you got it.
He's still pretty safe and he's on a point.
Cool. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I've got a shot really, like unless it's like unless I can also shoot the rocket guy from here, but probably not.
So that was what I was wondering, because it's the way the ruling is.
It's like head to head, right?
It's you measure from your head. If you can see any part of my model, you can see him.
Yeah, and it's like, excuse me, fellas.
Have you got a liner or a pointer?
Oh wait,
So that's if you try and get it near his head, if you can get any part, which you can, like you can see a toe and it's fine.
Yeah.
So you can definitely see him.
Okay.
I think it's valid. Like from there, you have to be able to see the whole base. But
I'm always happy to like.
I feel like he's on top of it, so like you're peering over,
looking over the thing, and then hiya.
We like a little webcam or something.
Yeah. Okay, then sure. I'll use the last little bit to Overwatch shoot him then, and we'll go.
Yeah, that took the longest time to learn that of like where you measure from. And
it's. I mean, line of sight will forever be this game's like biggest barrier.
I would love to see them have a second crack at explaining it in a way that is easy to grok.
Yeah.
Especially like what about guys who have like a big mouth in their stomach?
Yeah.
Is that their head?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
All right. Well, I got 3 normals heading your way.
Okay. I have the same 3, no AP.
No, nothing AP. Just a regular.
3 dice, 5+. That is 1 crit. I'm just rolling a single crit today. I don't know what it is. So I just block a normal and then take
another 6.
Ooh. So that would kill him, but I can just scratch it and he lives. Yeah, I will just scratch it.
Okay. All right. So there's a CP from you.
Just take 3, which leaves him on 1 wound remaining.
Hanging on by a thread.
So That's the Orky thing, which is better. That like you could command reroll that, but I hate using command reroll because so often you pay it and nothing changes.
So I realized actually after that that's what I should have done instead of that command reroll the other time, was just turn that one that you did into a normal and then use the dice that was already a normal save to save it, instead of rolling the dice and hoping to get a normal to double your crit. But it worked out anyways, so you know, same thing. Great. Okay, that is the end. So we're going to move on to Turning Point 2.
Well, technically, before we end,
right.
score.
Right. Yes, we do the score. You're absolutely the important part that we're playing. Yeah.
But for people watching, the order you do things does matter a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
So you got this back objectives and this one here.
Yeah, and I'll put a little dice. Mine will be the red.
Yep. And then I capped out at 4 because
Gaming.
I feel like that it's either going to work well for me or it's going to really backfire.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little afraid of the bombs, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. Great. Okay, then now.
Okay, so we ready up operatives. Now you guys do the house rule where you don't flip.
Yeah, we just go back the other side, so it's like less annoying kind of a thing, so you don't have to do each one.
That's fine.
We'll go to Turning Point 2.
Yay.
So it's CP first, right? Or is it roll first?
It's roll first.
Roll first, okay.
Not that it matters, but 3.
6.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. All right. So now the CP, and then ploys.
Yeah. Probably should do that, shouldn't we?
I guess so. You cap out at 4 victory points per turning point on the things, but I guess you could. It might still make sense to try to grab 5, because then you would take it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you would deny it, and you would have it for the next round.
Right. If they cap something else, you would still keep that might hit your 4, or you
know.
So you play first because you.
Yeah. So I'm going to activate 2. I'm going to do malicious volleys, which lets my bolters double shoot.
Yep.
And then I'm actually also.
So you do 1 and then it's.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm just doing 1 malicious volleys, double shoot on my bolters.
Okay, so I'm going to do Daka.
Okay.
Which is 1 CP until the end of the turning point. Each time a commando operative makes a shooting attack, in the roll attack dice step of that shooting attack, if you retain any criticals, you can select a fail to be a normal.
Right.
And I seem to roll crits, so hopefully
yeah, it's going to help. And then the other one I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to 2, is I'm going to use Contagion, which is until the turning point, while an enemy operative is visible and within a circle of one of my Death Guard, you're treated as if you're injured.
Okay.
So I'm going to make it very annoying for you to get in.
Any model?
Any model. Okay. Yeah. So if you're my guys are extra stinky right now. Right. So if you fight me, you're considered to be injured.
Okay.
Great. That's all I've got.
And then I will pass.
I will pass.
This is I'm trying to.
No. I like this. Yeah. Because I would like eventually to go. I have what I believe every person has when they first get into fighting games or Magic or whatever. It's like I'm afraid to go to an LGS. And
I absolutely did that. I managed to stumble. I think it's actually someone in the Lure community found it in Australia. There's like a group that started a bunch of Facebook groups for each state. Then organized people to like go to LGS and be like, we're having a kill team night. We've got terrain. We'll teach you. Come on down. And they like kind of built the community out.
That's
from that.
Nice. Yeah.
And that really helped with that. Like I was like, you hear those stories about Warhammer players that are just like really bad to play. I mean, like Magic, like I'm sure
every community's got it.
They've all got them. And I was very pleasantly to describe everyone was super nice and new player friendly, and it was great. But it very much is like that. Like I actually looked up. There's a place in Victoria that does a kill team night once a month.
Oh, okay.
At Gauntlet out at Hillside.
Yes. Yeah, I heard recently.
So I was looking
on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That's the one. Well, I'm actually on a lot of streams in the evening now, but
actually, I think it's Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
It's like once a month on Wednesday.
Even worse. That's my other show.
But yeah, it is fun. So like that's kind of the attitude I'm coming here with. Like a lot of the time, this stuff doesn't matter what order you do it in, but there is actually a reason. It's like the whole thing with like you start with 3 command points. But a lot of people say, "Oh, you start with 4." It's like you don't. You start with 3, and you get the 4th one on turn 1. It's
right.
Anyway,
because so you can't do
exactly.
You can't do 4 pre-game.
You could do a lot more with 4 than you could with 3. Exactly.
Great. Okay.
So that's strategy poise. Target reveal. Any tac ops?
Yes, I will do that. I'm gonna show off Executioner here. So I can reveal this in the target reveal step of any turning point. When I do so, I select one operative to be my executioner. And at the end of each target reveal step, I select one operative to be executed for the turning point. So I'm going to pick my plasma gunner as my executioner, and we'll say on this one that I am going to pick your... I think it's probably going to be your...
This is actually a really interesting decision.
This
you
is...
have like a couple of different things.
Yeah.
I see pretty much 3 targets.
Yeah, so for me, it's your... So I could go easy and go for your rocket.
I feel like that's the best thing.
Yeah, you think so?
I could be a dick, and as soon as you pick him, just move him down. But I'm going to spend an early activation to do that, which is not great. And that's a pretty easy kill to lock up.
Yeah.
So you put me in a position of like, do I give you that victory point essentially by not protecting him?
That's a good point.
Or but because I still want to do stuff, right? Like it actually puts the decision on me, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's just like I always feel bad about. I've got a plasma gun and I'm shooting at a guy with 1 wound left, but
you consider the tac ops. Usually they're worth 2 each. Usually 1 and then 1 to do it again in a later turn.
Right. Yes.
So getting 50% of that is pretty big.
That's huge. Okay. Yeah. You talked me into it. I think I'll go for the rocket.
Because like the other ones I think you could do the breacher because you just have to step out and shoot him in the face. You could do my dynamite guy.
Yeah.
But like I think the rocket boy is the easiest kill because the other thing is you could shoot the others and I roll well and they don't die.
That's true.
And then I hide them and then they're...
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go for the rocket, friendo. I think that's probably correct. So is it that the enemy you selected to be executed for the turning point is incapacitated by your executioner? You score 1. If you achieve the first condition in any subsequent turning points, you score.
So you also don't need to pick the plasma gunner because you could pick a guy with a bolt gun.
Yeah, so that
because he's only on one.
I'm thinking that actually. So I am going first. So what I am going to do is I'm going to actually activate. I'm going to choose this to be, but it has to be the same executioner throughout.
Yes.
So that's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the plasma gun. And what I will actually do though is, so these guys have 10 wounds.
Base 10, yeah.
And their save is 5 up.
3 saves, 5 up, yeah.
I'm going to be...
I think there's a ploy that can make you retain a cover save or something, but that's about it.
I'm going for risky biz here, actually. I'm going to choose your dynamite friend. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So, gunner, and it's going to be this guy, the boy.
Yeah, I'll give him something so I remember.
Great. Okay. Any target stuff for you?
Yes, I will take this opportunity to do that because otherwise... you never start scoring points. And I always forget to do this and then go like, oh, I could have scored points there. So my first tac op is eliminate guards from Seek and Destroy. So once I reveal this, I select an objective marker on the center line or within your opponent's territory. So I'm going to select this one.
Okay.
I then select an enemy operative within circle of it to be the guard for that turning point. So I'm going to pick the mans at the front.
Okay.
So that just means if the enemy operative I selected to be the guard is incapacitated, I get a VP. Okay. And then in subsequent turns, I can pick a different objective. Yes, I can change. I'm just checking that I could change it. At the end of each turn, I pick a new objective and a new guy with it.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where like it encourages you to stay off objective points, but you don't want to do that. So it just gives me a bit of a reward for targeting people who are standing near objectives.
You got it.
So that's that. Then do you have any others to reveal?
Nothing else for me.
Okay. I'm also going to reveal Rout, which is another Seek and Destroy. This one is if an enemy operative is incapacitated within Pentagon of your deployment, then I score a VP. And then if I do that in subsequent turns, I score another VP. So it's just kill people in the back line.
Okay.
And that's it. And the last one is secret.
Sorry, when you say your deployment, is that your deployment or Ben's deployment?
So the idea is Seek and Destroy is all about like fighting. So a lot of their stuff is like get in the enemy's half and cause damage.
Right.
We're actually both running the same thing. So Ben's over a lot of like assassinate targets, execute people, kill leader is the other one. I forget the last one. But.
I mean, I do like your guard thing. It's like, hey, you, I'm killing guards, and I've decided you're the guard.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an easy one to do because it's just like, do you like killing stuff? Then pick Seek and Destroy because it's all about killing stuff.
Okay.
Cool. That's it. First activation.
Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to activate this friend here, and we're going to scoot him up. So we're going to do something along the lines of that, and my slow ass can only go there. So we're going to go right here. And I am going to start off by shooting that squig.
Oh, did I put him? I probably did put him close enough, didn't I? Oh, I totally did. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's live the dream.
This would be such a swing.
All right, so 4 attack, 3 ups.
Oh, I really slept on that one. I think the squig has like a terror. Yeah, he's a 6+ save.
Okay, yeah.
He's extra dead. Can I just scratch a squig? I don't see why not.
Probably. So just a scratches, you get rid of one of my dice, essentially?
Yes, I ignore one dice, yeah. Okay, you can't do it on the grot. But the bomb squig is a commando. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's good to know. He's part of the team.
He's got the team
flag.
He's a
little guy. Okay, all right. For reference to if you spend any, I do have malicious volley up, so I can do double shoot on this as well. So that might change things, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll. That is 3 hits and a crit.
There's no way he's living through this. I don't think he's ever actually detonated on my team and blown him up, so this is going to be interesting. So 3 dice, 6+. That is nuns. Nuns saves.
I am going to go ahead then and send 14 damage.
Yeah, I don't even. He's got like...
That orc
5 wounds.
That orc standing beside is like, haha, you missed.
Okay, well, I'm actually not sure how this works. So,
cool, I'm excited that we're learning.
Sorry, he has 6 wounds, but it doesn't matter. So if this operative is incapacitated, oh, it's not always? Oh, it's a 3+. Oh, baby.
So 3 up, it does happen?
3 up, it does happen.
All right,
so
this is where I want these crits.
It makes a shooting attack using its dynamite. And I think I can command reroll this.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. Yeah, It's just a roll, yeah.
Come on, guys.
So I need a 1 or a 2 not to blow up. Okay, no.
Yeah!
Of course I'm spending a CP.
Okay, he's spending a CP.
Okay.
He's down to 1.
Okay. Come on. No! God damn it.
Yeah! Okay, let's go.
This is a multi-fail step. I could roll bad on my own shooting
That's true,
attack.
yeah.
So now I have to roll to kill my own dude.
Yeah.
Just the line in text, make a shooting attack with the dynamite.
Yes. Using its dynamite. Okay. So, shoot, blah, blah, blah. Anything within blast. I'm pretty sure the burner is out.
I think you're fine.
I was smart enough to do that, but not the one carrying the very expensive dynamite.
Now, this dynamite is blowing up, and this person's carrying dynamite in the flavor.
Blah, blah, blah. Each of them is valid, right, after they've been made. Okay, it's just a shooting attack. Okay, so 4 attacks.
Wait, this is great. I don't even need to roll for it. You're just going to be rolling defense.
Isn't that the guy who is going to be executed, too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because he's got the marker, yes.
I don't know how much damage dynamite does.
So dynamite is 4 attacks, 3+, 5, 6.
Oh, so there's a very real chance he's dead.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, you know what?
If I get a crit, he doesn't get a save.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'll humor over victory points. That's how Jacob...
It's worth it because he was coming at you next.
Yes,
with like a massive AoE, so... Okay, so yeah, I guess 4 attacks, 3+. 1 normal.
Wow.
No crit, so he still gets to save.
I should have relied on the fact that you're rolling rough tonight,
and
too.
you can't spend a command reroll to reroll my roll.
Can I command reroll your roll?
That's not how that works. Not allowed.
Okay,
so.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Yep.
And I didn't crit. It is AP 1, so I do lose a dice. So I guess let's put that over there so we can see that. So he gets 2 saves, I think 5+ for a regular guy. That sounds right.
That's the typical
so
orc.
3 dice, 5+, yep. So he loses 1, he gets 2. So I just need 1 normal. I got 2 normals. Oh, sorry, I got 1 normal. 1 normal.
Okay, all right. Well, he saves. All right.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so the grot's off the board, but the executioner target is still alive.
He's still alive.
Whew, okay.
All right.
All things considered, that's like kind of like the money outcome.
Yeah, that could have went much worse for you.
Wow. Okay.
That's fine. I still can shoot. So.
Okay.
So I'm thinking...
Because you moved and then shot.
I moved and then
still
shot,
have one.
so I still have one more. So you can just lob the dynamite at me.
Yeah, but taking one, it's hard because an elite team of 6, like taking one guy out is still pretty good.
Yeah.
But I would, personally, I'm probably going to try and get more money out of that.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'll take out the rock, or I'll shoot at the rocket.
It's such a weird thing because, like, I don't know that you're going to kill him off bolter fire.
Exactly, yeah. But
so, like, I feel like the rocket boy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm confirmed here to do it. That was also the reason why I didn't end up picking there. So, yeah, I'm just going to shoot at the rocket boy. It is 2 hits and a crit.
Okay, no AP, yeah?
No AP.
That is no save.
Then I will
1 wound, so he's
knock
done.
that boy off, yes.
Okay.
Great, okay. Good job, buddy.
And he was the executioner, right?
No, so the executioner...
Oh, sorry, no, that's also not the executioner.
Yeah. The executioner is the gunner, and that's the dynamite friendo is still the executioner.
Okay.
That's me, okay. God, I love turning point too. It's the the bloodbath turn.
Does your leader do anything by existing generally? No.
Nope. He's just got some gross stuff. He's got a plasma pistol and he has a power fist.
Okay.
That was the rocket boy that just got knocked out?
That was the rocket boy. Yeah, he's down.
Farewell, rocket friend.
So I'm pretty sure dynamite has a range of pentagon, so it does kind of give me a threat range.
Yeah, you got pistol range on it.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it's either I just take the easy one and just kill the... I mean, I would probably take the leader because you don't want to... Generally speaking, you don't want to kill people who've already activated. That's just not a great play because they're... I mean, he does have Overwatch.
That was going to say,
he does have
tough
Overwatch.
when... Yeah.
He does have Overwatch. But I also have a bunch of other dudes that can just unload on him, so we'll probably be able to deal with that by the time Overwatch comes up. I'm curious if I can cook down there and... Because he has 3 APL and get within Pentagon. Please stand up. No. Okay, we'll just remember that it was at that spot. So, I think that's just out.
Yeah, you're not at the bases at all for these guys.
No, okay. Because that would have been the sixth.
That would have been very.
Because that's the thing with dynamite. Generally, you want to at least tag a couple of targets. Yeah. Because it's just you get attacks on both. Like it's not like the rocket splash where it's just a bit of chip damage.
Yeah, I didn't realize the dynamite weapon, how high the damage was on it. I understand now why you were like the deep strike, just annihilate.
It's super easy to do. Like I think it average. I mean, you can work out the math, but like average 15 damage easy.
3 of 5 damage is disgusting.
5/6.
5/6.
And with DACA, because it counts, it's a shooting attack.
Right.
So if you get a crit, you start adding normals back in. Like,
cool.
Yeah, it's messed up. But it's also 4 equipment points, so it is really
that's huge.
And that's why I like giving it to the boys, because he's otherwise pretty boring.
Yeah.
So like it makes him another big threat.
Yeah, he feels like another specialist.
Maybe I'm just deleting the leader. I feel like that's probably the safe play here, and I can probably at least get him out of the plasma's line of sight. I actually don't hate that. Okay, so we're still looking at doing the old move. 2, 3. I don't think it really... it kind of protects him from the plasma. Because the plasma's down here, so he'd have to come, like, past the breacher. So I think I actually quite like that. So I'm going to move him up to there. Well, I'm going to activate him to start with. He's still the executioner. I'll take this because his APL has been consumed. And then he's going to lob the dynamite at the leader.
You got it.
So that is, what did we say? 4 attacks, 3+. I do have the DACA shooting ploy enabled, so if I get a crit, I turn a fail into a normal.
Does it have AP or P or anything?
Yes, so it has AP 1.
Okay.
So 4 attacks, 3+, 5/6.
Come on, let's have a similar roll.
No crit, damn.
Okay.
3 hits though.
Okay.
Is it worth trying to command reroll? I do have... No, I only have 1 CP left. Nope, that's it. I'm taking that.
3 hits?
3 hits.
Okay.
Damn, I can't believe I didn't crit.
Just want to make sure that my champion is... Yeah, it's also just regular. We have a crit and a regular save.
Okay.
So 1 normal would go through?
Yes.
So 5?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, damn, that is really underwhelming. See, that's what I mean when you hit one target, the chance of you just like, you know.
Feels even worse against Death Guard too, because
right, it's not going to be 5.
It's going to be 3 or 2 at least. Yeah, 3. 3 damage. So he goes down to 9.
Damn, that's powerfully underwhelming. Okay. And then that is his activation. The dynamite is consumed.
I love my thick, snotty boys.
Single use.
Okay. This is an important time.
If I was...
Oh, I guess actually... Yeah, it's not a big deal. Well, I'm going to let that one through because I missed it, but I still have Contagion on. So if you're within a circle, you're counted as wounded.
Oh,
so it would have been 4 ups.
Would have been 4 ups.
But I'm sure probably...
That mattered because 2 of them were 3s.
It's okay.
Sure.
I'm cool to let it happen. Great. Okay.
But that is, we'll need to remember that because that might.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I turned it on because I felt like it was going to get a little
jammed in the center. Yeah.
Yeah.
So currently, 2 is still for the Kommandos because you've got two guys there.
So I'm just out. So that was what I was just thinking. Like I could have put a toe on it to try and flip it, but then I also thought I think he's going to get shot to shit from everyone else, so it's probably not going to matter. But currently it's just the grot. So Ben will control that at the end of turn if things stay the same.
Yeah. So I think it makes the most sense for me to probably just go with the champion here. I'm going to activate the champion because I believe he can just shoot from where he is at this guy that just lobbed a dynamite at him.
Yeah. Because
he's got
to be able to see
order.
both sides of the base, which I believe that is correct. Yep. From one edge. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I am going to shoot you with that, and I am going to overcharge this.
Yeah, I was mostly just looking to protect him from the plasma gun. Honestly,
yeah.
I thought he was going to turn into a fine mist, but that didn't happen.
Makes a lot of sense.
Also, he's lost the dynamite now, so he's kind of just chaff at this point.
That's true. He's taking a plasma shot, so I mean that's not nothing. So the plasma pistol on the champion is disgusting. It's 4 attacks, 2 ups, 5/6, AP2 hot with the supercharge.
All right, let's see those ones.
So you have.
You get 3 mortals per? For hot?
3 per, yeah. So we're going to roll 4.
And it's instant too, so... Wait, is it?
Yes, yeah, because it'd be mortal wounds, I assume.
I think so. In the roll attack, for each result of 1, that operative suffers 3 mortal wounds. Yeah, okay.
So, and yeah, so AP2. We have 1... So I can command re-roll it, but I'm not going to
I think it's worth it. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. So
we're getting down to that stage where command points are very rare.
Yeah, so I will just roll that mortal wounds now. Yep, they all happen. So it goes down to 6.
Okay.
And so you've got 3 normals heading your way.
Okay. AP2, yeah.
AP2.
Okay.
So, and how many wounds does this dude have?
He's at the full 10 right now.
So that if you save, it'll still be 10 going through. Oh, right, but you've got.
I could just.
You could.
Yeah. So I have saved a roll of 5.
Okay.
Ben, didn't you not have a thing that allowed you to re-roll 1s and 2s on your disgustingly?
That's the
resilient?
icon, which is.
It's my icon friend, and I have to activate him in AP. But yes, yeah.
Isn't it within range of?
It is it's within square.
Oh wow, that's
they got to be like together. But I like the because the icon is iconic character to have too, because they also count as having 1 higher AP when it comes to control.
That's a standard thing in Kill Team. The Chaos Legionnaires have an icon bearer that does. I think theirs is also they reduce the other models' AP for the points and purposes.
He's worth 4 AP on an objective, which is pretty huge.
I don't know that just scratching a regular boy is worth it.
That's fair.
Because it's also. You're also taking out the execution target with not the executioner, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go through. Yeah. So that's him done.
Great. And then, what is the weapon on your burner boy?
So the burner is not great. It is somewhere here. It is 5 attacks, 2+, 2/2 with torrent.
Okay. I'm going to then charge.
Torrent like rerolls ones or something?
No, it's the weird one. It's when you shoot with it, after you make a shooting attack against that target, you can shoot the weapon against each other valid target within the distance and of each other. So the way it works is, if you have a guy, or you have one dude, and you shoot him with a torrent weapon, and you have everyone clustered around, you get to do I'll do this where people can see. So if you shot one target with a torrent weapon, and then the others are within circle, you can shoot them. And if they're like this, it's fine. You get to shoot all of them, because they have to be within circle of the original target and each other. So you could do like first shot, second shot, this guy's still within others, you do that. But if they're in a conga line like this, you can do first shot, second shot. You can't hit the third one because he's not close enough to the first. Right. So it's like they all have to chain. It's kind of weird.
This is the one where there's like torrent, and then there's another one that, like, for almost all purposes is going to be the same.
Blast is the one you want, because it's just if they're within circle of the original target. So it's AoE as you think it would be. Torrent is like, it has to be like chain lightning, but it has to all connect. It's like very convoluted.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge this friend.
Okay.
And he gets to about there. I was trying to hope, but if I wasn't slow Death Guard, I would have enough to tip my toe in there, but I don't. But what I'm actually going to do, and this might be risky, is I'm actually just going to chill. I'm not going to use that final AP to fight you. I'm just going to tie you up in combat there. I should still keep that there. And it should be at 6.
Yeah, I was going to say 15 is a little high.
I'm just going to I came up to you. The orc's nice smile and all those teeth.
Nurgle smiled on you and said, "It's Big Mario."
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Yeah, that's a charge not fight is a really underused play in Kill Team, which is really good.
So he's tying that guy up so he can't shoot.
Yeah. So this guy. So because Funk's characters are 2 AP, it means if that guy wants to fall back or get out, he has to use both of his AP. Yeah. He can fight, and we'll see how that goes, or if that happens. But most importantly for me, you can't shoot into engagement range. No. So Funko needs that guy not to be in engagement range with me to shoot.
Well, that was the interesting thing that came up in the multiplayer game, because the actual wording is, you can't shoot if there is a friendly unit in engagement range. Yeah. So if 2 other players were fighting, you could definitely shoot them. You don't care. Yeah. You just unload.
Yeah.
So you don't want to kill that guy, because then he won't be providing you cover.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a big thing with orcs too, is kind of using that to get into charge and get in safe.
Yeah, and on our big one, Jacob realized with the grots and stuff was tying up the stealth suits.
Yeah.
Would an orc really not shoot somebody that was in close combat with a grot? I mean, I feel like fair point. They wouldn't notice that.
There are teams that do that, like the Blooded.
They don't care.
They don't care. They will wound their own dudes. But yeah, it's a pretty rare, because it's a pretty important mechanic. Okay. So, let's see. I have a couple of decisions. So I can't shoot into combat, but I can charge. Yep. And the leader is pretty good in the combats. I'll try and think. But they're both activated, so I really only got to worry about the back line here. The problem is if I charge into these guys, he's getting combat support from the other.
Got my guys working in squads.
Yeah, you really do, actually. So I think I'm going to try and take out the plasma guy.
Okay, you're charging the plasma guy.
I think I'm going to charge the breacher into the plasma guy, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because he can ignore the barricade because it's less than triangle. So he's got more than enough. How far can he get? I don't really want to...
Yeah, so it's set up in a way that you can charge him and be in engagement range and not have this guy help out.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because the combat support thing is weird. It's like...
They have to be... The supporting thing has to be within a triangle of...
I think it's both, isn't it? Like, you have to be... Is it just your dude, or is it has to be with engagement of mine as well?
I think it has to be with engagement of the one...
I'm hoping someone in chat will know the answer before I have to look it up. That's where I'm at. Because
I'm going to also grab that iPad to help out in these instances. We've got some really
I think
fun...
this is the one
We've got some real, like, thinkers on this one.
Problem is, Funko, you would be the person in chat that would answer that question.
Well, no, not always. There's some people in chat
We've got
who play
some smarty
a lot more
pantses
kill team than I do, yeah. I feel like it's probably the way it should work is I don't know that I can position... I feel like it has to be both, doesn't it? Like you have to be in triangle of...
So you're trying to find out whether somebody can offer combat assistance or whether combat assistance applies if they're just in range of the target or if they're...
It's whether they need to be close to their buddy or they also need to be close to the buddy and the enemy.
Right.
Because I can position... There's a couple of options. Like
so
I
yeah,
can
so each time an operative fights in combat, for each other friendly operative that supports them in combat, improve the weapon. Yeah. For an operative to support them, it must be within engagement range of the enemy operative in that combat and not within engagement range of other one. So, the supporting one has to...
Right, so I could position this side and not give you combat support.
Yeah, so it's either, you go here, not give me combat support, or you go here, be on the objective, but I get combat support.
That's what I was thinking.
So the other guy, the guy giving support doesn't actually need to be close to his buddy. Like he could be...
Yes, you
on
can be
the other side of the attacker, and that would
Yeah.
still work. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to not worry about the objective because I already control a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even though I might lose the midpoint. I think it's better to try and get the kill here.
Okay.
So I'm going to charge into combat on this side with the Breacher. And then for his second APL, I will fisticuffs.
We're fisticuffing.
So because the Breacher, it was actually retconned. His original rule was, if I can find his sheet. So his original rule was that he had, if he crit, he gets brutal. And they changed that in a FAQ, which now means he always has brutal. So for the fight, you can only parry with crits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only parry crits with crits.
Right. No. I'm pretty sure you can only parry with crits.
Okay.
Brutal is, for each time it fights in combat, in resolve successful, you can only parry with critical hits.
Right.
Holy doodle.
Yeah, so you can't use normals.
Okay.
His thing that they added was that when he charges, his weapon gains stun.
Right.
So the way stun works in melee is that when I push one through, the first time I strike with a critical, I discard one of your normal hits.
Right.
And then the second time, I then subtract 1 APL from your following turn.
Right.
Which almost never happens. It's
yeah,
mostly
stun is more interesting in shooting where you can just straight up peg 1 AP.
It does that straight away,
so it does have brutal, just to confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has brutal, and then I gain stun if I, on the charge.
Okay.
It's in the...
And what's the regular profile of it?
So it is 3 attacks, 3 plus 5, 5.
Okay. Ours are very similar. My normals are 3s. I got 3 attacks, 3 up, 3, 5 for playing.
Yeah, so because I charge, I get stunned, okay.
Yeah.
This is our first...
Death cards are still no slouch in melee, which I like.
First melee combat?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
We've just been doing shooting. Okay, so...
also reminder, yours are...
Injured.
Yeah.
So it's 4 plus.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be rough. Okay, 3 attacks, 4 plus. Oh, that's... So I have a crit.
I have a crit and a hit.
I would have had 2 normals, but Injured has hosed me because I rolled 2 3s.
Yes, Contagion. I haven't used this one before.
So what did you roll? A crit and a normal?
Crit and a normal.
Okay, I guess I'm just pushing the crit through because then you lose the normal.
Yep.
So you take 5.
All right, so we will, as we've determined, roll that right now.
Yep.
Thank you, Nurgle. That was 2 damage.
Okay.
So it puts me to 10.
And then you hit back, I assume, with your...
I do. Crit. I'm going to put that 5er right on through to you.
Yep. Okay, and that takes me to 5. It's kind of the same thing.
You had a normal too, as well? Or?
No. So I would have had 2 normals.
Oh, okay.
But for Injured.
Oh, so it was just a crit.
I rolled 2 3s and a 6, yeah.
Contagion, baby.
That would have mattered. So he's on 5.
Okay.
And that is his activation.
Okay.
Is it on black or red? Because it should be on red. He probably left his marker on.
Sorry for
his triangle. His.
Oh yeah, it's here. I'll swap it for you.
Thank you.
Okay. My turn, eh?
Yeah, complete is red now.
Yes. That is going to catch me up just because that's not what I'm used to. But
okay, I'm going to activate my my icon bearer.
Yep.
And he is going to charge this into this fray here and fight you.
Yep. Which now has support.
Yes.
What is his damage?
So it's a 3/5.
Okay, so if you get a crit, stabs. He is dead ski.
Yeah. Oh, you still got your.
I could just scratch it. Yeah. Which I might.
Did the pupper explode yet? Yes.
Yes, and thankfully did not only blow up himself.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
All right.
Which is cool because that's the first time that's happened for me.
I got 2 hits and a crit.
All right, so I'm still counted as injured. I got 1 normal.
Okay. So I could do this in a way where, I would. It is brutal still, right?
It is brutal still, yes, not stun.
Okay, so I could to make this. All right. Okay, so this is.
You would have to use a crit to parry.
Yeah. So I think the smart way to do this is I'm just gonna have to eat some damage because what I could do is I could parry your 1 hit, right? And then I could push these 2 through, which is 6, but you could.
I could just scratch it to save it.
So I think the smart.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the smart play here is to do this. I'm going to put the ball in your court.
It's kind of the same, because if you crit me, I'm forced to just scratch to save it. Mm-hmm. But then I guess I could then parry and then.
Yeah, I guess
I guess I could then parry and survive. Whereas if you parry me, then do 2 normals, I'm forced to pay to survive. I don't know that either is better.
No. It ends at the same thing. So yeah, I'm forcing you to use your final CP for this. So I'm going to put the ball in your court. I'm going to send this crit through.
I don't.
Which is 5 damage.
It's 5 damage.
It's enough to kill him. I don't think it's worth it, which sucks because he's really not accomplished much. He's put some damage on the plasma guy, but I think the command point is going to ultimately be worth more.
Once it's tough to go down to 0.
If he dies,
as soon as you go to 0, that's when you find a whole bunch of situations where you need that command point.
Yeah, well, I am going to get 2 more, assuming we go to turn 4. So I do get some. The main thing I'm thinking about is the plasma gunner hasn't activated yet. Right?
No, he has not.
And he would be tied in combat if I can get him to live, which is awkward. It basically wastes his activation dealing with the breacher.
I'm a 3 AP though, so I could attack you, hit it, then move and shoot.
Yeah, that's not really worth it. I'm going to keep the CP. I'm just going to let him die.
Okay. I will. I don't know. I will let that happen. Right?
I'm imagining.
So gracious of you.
Yeah, really the benevolent one here.
I'm imagining everybody is hearing this discussion going on, and the orc being like, "Oh."
Yeah. And then as my final point, I will dong the gong.
Okay.
On them, and that will be me. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, this should be an engage order. Sorry.
I'm curious about the wording. Within valid target. I think that rules that out. I was considering using the sniper to AoE blast these 2 guys, but I think because the burner is in engagement with him, he's not a valid target for shooting because he's friendly.
Right.
So that's the problem with.
Oh, interesting.
With blast. Because I have 2. I could AoE back here, or I could AoE up here.
Right.
Because the guy at the back is on engage.
Right. I keep forgetting that the sniper's got
It's it's fine. I don't know.
It's so cool. I love the idea of orc snipers.
Yeah. So it's his other ability, which is that if I switch him to engage, which makes him vulnerable because he's up top, I can shoot against multiple targets. So the way it works is I shoot against one. After making that shooting attack, I can then make a shooting attack against each other valid target within circle of the first target. And then I just take 2 attacks off. So instead of 6 attacks, it's 4.
Right, okay.
So it's like a little bit less, but he's basically spraying down a pack of dudes. So the problem is, like, I feel like it's not... I mean, it might matter. Because that goes on 6 wounds, right? Or one of them is on 6 wounds.
The shooter friend is on 6.
The shooter's on 6, yeah, okay.
So he could die.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one who's been taking the sniper shots.
Yeah. And then you've still got the plasma gunner, and the dude with the axe.
Yeah,
okay. So I don't have to worry about Overwatch yet.
Fighter.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to activate the sniper.
Okay.
I mean, it's rare that you get to do this, so let's see if he lives on engage up here. And I will do that. I'll use his 2 APL to shoot at the wounded dude. Okay. So the first one is 6 attacks, and then we'll shoot at his friend after that. So 6 attacks, 3+, because he's nowhere near anyone, thankfully. Injured sucks.
AP 1 you said on this?
No AP, no. This is the 2/2 and mortal wounds 2 if I crit. So 6 attacks. 1 crit again. I don't know what it is with me. 1 crit, so that's 2 mortals on the wounded dude.
Both go through. That's Snake Eyes.
So he's on 4. So then that is 3 normals and a crit for him.
3 normals and a crit.
No AP, so it's just your regular save.
Okay, it's a crit and 2 normals.
Okay, so
very good rolling.
Crit, 2 normals, so 2 damage goes through. Well, before rolls.
Yeah. The 2 will go through. And he is down to 2.
Okay. So the second guy, he gets the attack but -2, so it's only 4 this time. So 4, 3+. No crits this time. 3
Wait, he's double
normals.
shooting?
What?
He's double shooting?
No, so the ability is that once I shoot one, anyone within circle who's valid also gets shot, just for 2 attacks less.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, the fighter. So it was how
3
many?
3 normals.
3 normals?
No mortal wounds.
Ooh,
Each of these are 2, so it's a max of 6 damage before shrug roll.
Command points in it, 2. What do I have here?
Yeah, the old way was that that's a very, like a Warhammer Fantasy thing, was you weren't allowed to measure anything. You had to declare a charge, and if you whiffed it, they moved that far and then stood there looking stupid.
Neat.
And then got smashed in return.
Very good and cool. I'm happy to let this go through.
Okay.
So it'd be 2, it'd be 4 altogether? Or sorry, I rolled 1 normal.
Okay, so you saved the normal, so it's 4 damage.
Okay.
And then your shrug, yeah.
Oh! That was like 6 whiffs. All right, so 4 going through.
4 going through, yeah.
Down to 8 on this friendo.
Yep. And that's his activation. So he's on engaged up top now, so he can be shot by most people. But he still gets cover from the barricade.
Okay, I think this is the play.
Hey, everybody, that guy can get shot by most people.
Well, he did stand up and like unload with a belt-fed machine gun, so it's pretty obvious.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I will activate my the one who was just shot at, the warrior.
Yep.
And I will shoot back at it.
Makes sense. Just a bolter?
Just a bolter, yeah.
With virulent, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, so it's 3/5.
Yep.
Basically, it's my pistol.
So because he's in cover, I retain 1 as a successful normal.
You got it. So yeah, 4 attacks, 3 ups, 3/5. Goodbye, dice. So that is 2 attacks, or 2 hits and a crit.
Damn. Okay. It's not good. That's 2 misses, so just the 1 normal. So that means
it's going to be 8 going through.
How much was there? 1 had 5 damage?
Yeah, the crit is 5.
Because like other than the plasma is like the plasma pistol and the plasma gun are the big shots, which is 7.
They are 5/6.
5/6.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if just scratching that is worth it, because then you would actually only go to 7.
Mm-hmm. I do have double shots from bolters too, which is what I will do.
Oh, so you can just fire again.
Not to dissuade anything.
No. That's very relevant.
I'd love a we should put something on the overlay that's like, you know, double shots are in effect or something like that, which could be helpful. But
there'd be a lot. You could do so much with that. Like, okay,
Shots.
The saddest thing will be if I just scratch this and he just gets pasted in the next attack. So
it could go either way.
The next attack could be a lot of little attacks.
It could be.
So, you know, I'll do it. I'll just scratch it.
Okay,
Why
so
not? So he takes 3 and goes to 7.
Well, we're gonna do second verse, same as the first. I will shoot you again.
Oh right, I forgot. This is. Oh, I'm a dumb. I forgot that this is your victory point target as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of going all out at him.
Yeah, I messed up on that. I could have just shot safely from cover, and
then
it would have never been a problem.
Yeah.
And I made a bad mistake.
Well, on the flip side, this was a horrible roll.
Okay. Well, I'm still retaining 1 from cover.
Yeah. You don't even need to roll then because it's 1 hit, 1 normal.
Okay. We love to see it.
All right. It's coming up Funko here.
Okay.
What I will do then is I will use my last bit of movement to... Can I just... I don't think I can even quite get on there.
Oh, right, there too. I keep forgetting. I was like, why are you even... You can totally do that. I was like, no, that's regular people.
No, yeah, we're a bunch of slowy joeys here. It's almost just the same as doing a dash.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I will actually...
You did ring the bell, but those guys aren't within range.
No, the fighter is, which is really nice, but not this guy.
So he's on engage, so I guess you want a position for Overwatch.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the thing where I'm like, this guy feels lost, and if he ties up a shot, then that's actually fine.
Yeah. Because you could Overwatch the sniper and maybe kill him.
Yeah.
7 wounds is tough, though. Because you still have the, like, -1 for Overwatch shots, right?
Yeah. I think I'm happy to keep him. You know what? No. I'm gonna scoot him out that 4.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? Back at it again in Krispy Kreme. There you go. All right. That's me.
Okay. So you have 1 activation left?
No, 2. The fighter and the gunner.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Pre-measuring wasn't allowed for any actions.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, it was just kind of annoying, really.
Yeah. Seems needlessly cruel.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the rules were weird back then. They weren't great.
Professional
I think
contractors can't even eyeball that kind of range.
I mean, it was just supposed to be like, oh, you don't really know, but
yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, Games Workshop, you're asking men to eyeball 6 inches. Like,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, practically, it just meant that people would spend a lot of effort working on very specific sizes.
Yeah, it became like just standing next to the table, holding like a ruler marker up, trying to guess if it was in it, and it's just like, like most people had already decided this rule wasn't worth it. So I can't remember when they got rid of that, but it didn't last long. Okay, I think I'm going to activate the knob.
I had a feeling he was a come-in.
Yeah, I think that's the play, because it might free up the burner boy to then do something without spending his whole AP on it. He does have to give his APL out at the start of his activation, though. So.
And it's Pentagon visible kind of deal,
yes, it's visible and within Pentagon, and he doesn't have a fight twice, so giving it to himself kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. I think I'll just give it to the Dakar boy.
Okay.
Like I could, if everything goes super well, if I charge in, myrtleize him, I could then get a free shot. You know what? I am actually going to give it to himself. Screw it. There's a dream here where this goes amazing.
Yeah.
So he has 4 circle for charge. So he will spend 1 to cross that, and then that should be plenty enough to 1.
Oh, you're going for the champion. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Where did you think I was going?
I thought you were going on here.
No. Because I want to free up the burner boys. So I'm going to get there.
That makes sense.
Be with outside of engagement so he doesn't get support. But does get support from the burner boy.
Funny enough, it goes neutral because you're wounded. Yes. So you just get to use your
I'll
regular profile.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So the knob will then fight, who is at the back of the book for some annoying reason. So his power claw is a 4 attacks, 3+5, 7, which has brutal.
I think we have the same, because mine is a power fist. So it's 5 attacks, 3 ups, 5, 7 brutal.
Really? Yours is just 1 better? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Marines!
I guess that makes
Marines!
sense. It's like Orc Tech. Yeah, sure. Okay. So I got -1 but +1, so it's...
Is one of your... Sorry, is a crit 7 for you?
Yes.
You could just one-shot
Fist
me
versus claw.
Oh, yeah, I could. Oh, come on.
I mean, I have the resilience, but you could just one-shot me.
I got 2 crits.
You got 2 crits? Okay, I gotta fight. I gotta fight for my right here. Oh my god. Oh please, come on. Okay, great. we've got 1 crit and 1 hit. So at least I'll be able to go down swinging.
And this is the brutal, like they both have brutal.
We both have brutal, so we can only parry with crits.
Only crits count for parrying.
So here's the interesting thing, because if I just push a crit on you, all you need to do is save 2.
Yeah.
And then you live and get to hit me back. Or I can parry. And then I take 5?
Yes.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Claw versus claw.
Well, so you have a crit, just
I have 2 crits and 2 normals.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, he's dying, but...
He's definitely dying. It's just I'm trying to think about what's the smartest way to
so if you hit me, I will send a crit and I survive. I mean, this really all is, it's all chance.
Yeah.
If
It's pretty likely, it'd be very unlikely for you to die off the first crit.
That's true. This could be relevant.
Yeah.
Funko, you're at 0 CP, aren't you? Because you just scratched on your...
Oh, it should be, yes. Yes, thank you, Mazray. That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm not going to use anything to do there.
So let me think about this. So if I parry your crit, you could parry a normal, but then you presumably die. You could just hit me, but I do have 13 wounds, so I would go to 8, which isn't too bad. I think I'm going to do that. It's funnier to just crit you and see if he just explodes, but I just don't think that's likely to happen. So I'm going to spend a crit to parry yours.
Sure. I will send that 5 right through.
Cool. So that will take him down to 8. And then we start the fun stuff.
Yep.
So I will...
Let me get my dice.
Send a crit through.
Okay, so that's 7. We've got exactly that, 2 saves, so I'm at 1.
You're at 1. So I'll send a normal through, which is 5.
This is where the show starts.
This would be incredible if he can survive all of these.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, that was kind of what I figured would happen.
I am going to use a tactical ploy here.
Okay.
I'm going to explode.
Oh, I did not know this existed.
Oh, no, okay,
it's fine.
cool.
It's just, that's cool.
So
I figured it would be like a fight on death thing, which is very
No. So I'm going to spend 1 CP to use Effluent Demise.
Sure, fart gas, yeah.
Yeah, so whenever one of my my friendos is incapacitated, I inflict D3 mortal wounds on each operative within a circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. So okay. D3.
Enemy operative?
On each enemy operative visible.
Because your dude is within circle.
Yes, yeah. They don't...
And Nurgle generally will be like hurt me, heal you. So
yeah. That would be interesting.
That's in Chaos Gate they do that, and every time they explode, they like damage everyone, but then they like grant them like boons and stuff.
Chaos Gate kicked my ass too much.
It's a tough game.
So it's 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3 is
2,
2, and
4, 5. Wait, sorry. 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3 is
2.
Oh, sorry, 3, 4 is 2.
Right. Yeah.
5, 6 is 3.
There we go. We got there. We just got to work our way up the ladder. Okay, it's 2 mortal wounds to each.
Do you roll each or?
It inflicts D3 mortal wounds on each objective or friend.
I think that's you roll for each.
For each? Okay, so we'll say that this one is the leader.
The leader, that can be 6 wounds. Yep.
And then the other one is going to take 3.
Yep. Yeah, I'm usually for those kind of rolls, it is for each.
Goodbye,
so he goes
champion.
To 7. Okay.
So that's not having good luck with things exploding right near him.
Yeah. So that is charge and fights, and then he has 1 APL remaining. So he is going to level off and blast this guy from point blank with his pistol.
You got it.
Because annoyingly, he has a pistol, and I always forget that it's a range pentagon, but it's also just the basic slugger.
Works out good here.
Not great. Now he is still injured, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is, wow, it's going to be 5+. 4 attacks, 5+. This ain't happening. But hey, we might get some chip damage in.
Yeah.
So if I get 1 hit here, I'll call that gravy.
I've been rolling good on attacks. I've been rolling medium on
I got a crit and a normal.
Crit and normal? Okay. No AP or anything on this?
No, it's just a regular ass pistol.
I got a crit and a normal.
Oh, damn it. All right. So that is his activation. So I'll flippy the business.
And I will take this and get this all out of the way. There we go. All right.
Cool.
Okay. So I've got a fighter and I've got a gunner. Oh, I guess this guy should have an engagement order too for him.
Oh, no, not. Oh, that's a good point. I technically couldn't have shot because I didn't switch him to engage.
Okay, I mean, so is there something you could dash instead? Like, no damage happened, so it's whatever.
I don't think it really.
Oh no, you couldn't because you charged.
You can't.
You can't charge and dash. I don't believe.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yes,
So I don't.
You can't combine them. So they're like, it's effectively the same result. It's just whether I want him to be on engage.
That's interesting that if you fight, it doesn't change it to engage, does it?
No.
No.
So that's the thing that confused me when I first started playing. Charge, you need to be on engage to charge, but to fight, because you can be charged and fight. So like, for example,
right.
if you get charged, you can then still fight in your turn.
Okay.
The check for fighting doesn't require one of the order of the other.
So I guess there's actually technically nothing you can do left. I mean, we could just say that you changed to an engagement order and shot.
I think I'll just stay as conceal.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then yeah, nothing really changes. It's all fine. Yeah. In that case, you are still wide open. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to activate my gunner now.
Okay.
My gunner, now, here's the very fun part about playing Death Guard, is normally I cannot scale anything that is more than a circle.
Right, yes.
So because I dong the gong, my gunner can actually scale up here because it costs so it's 3 inches, which rounds itself to 2 circles.
Correct.
And then you need an extra circle to be on top.
Correct.
So I'm going to do that.
Yep.
And get them on up there. And then we're at this 10. I am going to overcharge my gun and shoot your leader.
Okay.
Quick note.
Actually,
did that death fart explosion cost you a CP?
It does. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, it
so
does?
many buttons. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's my tactical.
That
point.
makes sense. Right. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So I don't actually. So they've got how much left? 5.
6 wounds left.
And what's the save on him?
His
is it 4?
is slightly better. It's 4+. Yeah. 3 save, 4+. But
I'm not
bingo command point, so I can't just scratch anything.
I'm not gonna. I'm going to cower it out. You put the fear of God in me, so I'm just gonna regular shoot it. So it is.
Okay.
It's still AP1,
right,
instead of AP2. But yeah, 4 attacks, 3 ups, 5, 6. It is 3 normals.
Okay.
Do I want to spend a CP here to make so you've got 2 dice?
So you do have to decide that before I say
Yes,
it, yeah.
and you have 6.
I have 6 wounds and I have 2 4+ saves. So 50%.
So if you roll 2 saves,
you will live barely. Because
you.
Yeah. Can you fire twice? No, that's a bolter thing, right? Is that the
I can't. Yeah, I can't double shoot with plasma.
Yeah.
I really want him dead.
So,
4 ups.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll the bones. I'm gonna send 3 attack normals your way.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant.
Literally roll the bones. Yeah, no, terrible.
Very confusing. Okay. So
no, the opposite of what I said. In fact, I am going to roll no bones.
I'm looking for 4+ here. Snake eyes. All right.
So I'm gonna send 15 your way.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Okay.
I have Headhunter.
That makes sense.
You must reveal this tac op when an enemy leader is incapacitated. I score 1 victory point.
Man, this game is getting away from me.
If it is the first or second turning point,
True. Yep.
which it is, I score an additional 1.
Yep.
Okay, that was move, that was shoot.
Oh, interesting. The overlay doesn't show tac ops. Because you often only play... Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that... Wait.
You know, actually, you know what would be really great? We were talking about it before, but I just thought of this as you mentioned it. What we could do, Paul, is we could have on the lower third room for 3 to kind of pop up over their little thing, which is the name of the tac op. That'd be a smart way to do it.
Because 4 is... Because you scored 2 main victory points,
Yep.
and
then I get 2
so you're 4
from this.
total.
Yes.
So it is showing. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Oh, the victory points. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. I don't actually. I guess I could dash. I don't know who else has got the. It was this friend had the rope and the rocket boy, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually safe. Just.
Well.
I don't know if you can charge me.
No, but I have. They were ranged weapons. So.
Right. What I'm actually going to do then is I'm going to spend my last CP to use dig in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. I have to do it at the start of their activation. Never mind then.
Okay.
That's okay. Well, so they can be shot at. No, you know what? I'll just have them chill. It's fine. That's me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can be shot because there's a thing with like you can't use the floor as cover if you're on vantage.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's just whether it's range because this guy's only pentagram, so he would have to move first.
I imagine like you can't use the floor, but like if the guy's like here, he can't just like shoot me, right? Or you just like
he can't see him. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with vantage specifically, and I feel like it's actually in the Octarius book around the terrain rules, but it talks about how like when you're on vantage, you can't use the floor for cover because a lot of the time if it's too high, you could just never be shot. It's in the terrain rules for vantage points, I believe. So like you can use like the wall, for example, would count, but the floor doesn't.
But it would still block line of sight.
Vantage point, yeah, is a terrain feature. Each time an operative on a vantage point makes a shooting attack, you can do it as though they didn't have cover, provided by light terrain. Each time a shooting point is made by an objective on a vantage point, for that shooting attack, the objective cannot use the floor of the vantage point as cover or to be obscured. The operative cannot use parts of the vantage point's terrain feature that is lower than the operative to be cover or obscured. That's super weird, but it makes sense, yeah.
So I think the distinction, the bit that's going to make sense, so what that's talking about is obscuring, not visible.
Right.
So you still need to be able to see. So I can't press up against the wall because then I can't see through the floor.
Right, okay.
But you couldn't, if I can see any part of his model, you then can't use the floor to be obscured from the shot.
Okay.
So it's the 2 different checks. So the visible is from the head onto any part, and then the obscuring is from either side of my base to both sides of yours.
It would be very funny if you could just choose to do an indirect, though, and just at like a 6-up.
I mean, I've done that in Counter-Strike. You just like huck a knife.
Yeah, exactly,
there, like,
right? It's tossing the tomahawk at the start of a PvP match.
Okay.
Playing Huntress.
Okay, I think I'm going to activate the, after all that discussion,
Yeah.
I think I'm activating the
Great,
Burner Boy.
cool, all right, cool.
And I'm going to shoot, which he has to be on engage, so I have to switch that out. But I'm going to shoot his flamethrower into the guy straight in front of me.
You got it.
He's outside injured range. I don't expect this to have a great result, if I'm being honest, but, you know.
Flamers still hurt.
Or,
It should be super effective against me because
Hang on,
I'd
maybe-
basically be grass type.
maybe I'm moving first, because I could be smarter than this. So, it does have a range of Pentagon,
Oh, I see.
but I can be on the point and then shoot him, and that would be way, way smarter, I think. Yep. So he has enough, so I'll just move him to there. Ooh, I need that.
He gets a bonus if he didn't move, but
No, that's the rocket boy. The burner boy is just...
You don't care.
He's very much like a normal orc.
Just with a flamethrower.
Outside of Into the Dark, anyway, yeah. So his is 5 attacks, 2+, 2/2. And it has torrent, but there's no one near him, so that doesn't matter. So it's just the 5. So now he's going to cap that point at the end of the mission, assuming he lives, and we still get the attack on the dude. So we're just looking for 2+, which we did. Got 5 hits.
5 hits.
2 damage. Not enough to kill him, unfortunately.
Well, I have 1 save.
Okay.
So
I'll take 1 out. So that's 8 damage. So 8.
8 dice, baby.
8 disgusting rolls, please.
That's all I know. Wow. Oh, that was a... Well, okay, no, I saw a lot of 4s, but it's actually... I mean, it's still pretty good. It's 4 damage.
Okay.
So they will go down to 7.
Yep. All right, and that's his activation.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is... You're at 8. So you've got this knife guy, this one.
Comms guy, and the Dakka boy, yeah.
Okay. Then what I think...
But I think they're all concealed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they want to shoot, they're going to have to come out of engagement, which means I've got a ton of Overwatch shots. What I might actually...
Is everyone on... I guess the fighter hasn't activated yet.
Yeah.
He's the only one who's not, yeah. Yes, Lysander, yeah.
I think what I might actually do... So I've got... I think this is actually the smarter play. Maybe retaining these is better. I'm actually just going to take my fighter and scoot him in this direction. Yeah. We're just going to move the full 6 because he's within there. And he has a bolt pistol.
I was going to say, does he have a ranged weapon?
He has a pistol, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to shoot.
He could kill him. He's only got 7 wounds, and I have no CP left.
Yeah, I've got double shots from pistols too. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
Great. So same exact profile. It's just with a pistol range as the regular bolter. So no AP or anything like that.
Does he have virulent with that?
Pardon me?
Does he have virulent?
He does. Okay, yes. Yeah. So I've got 3 normals.
Okay. Need 3 5+. I got 2.
Okay. So that'll be 1 going through to you?
Yep.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Okay, so he's on 4.
And look out, world, we're gonna do it again. Still think... this is tough. Or do I just want to get on it?
Oh, so you've moved already now.
I've moved and shot, but then I could dash.
Oh yeah,
and put a hair on it. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I think this is actually the smarter play.
It's tough, right? Because like,
if I don't kill you,
I get it.
You get it.
But I already have 1. Well, you're presumably gonna flip this if I don't kill him.
Yeah.
Then I have 1, 2, 3. So that would be my 4th.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense to dash here because I can technically now also do an Overwatch shot.
Oh yeah.
Also get you off.
So you could still kill him. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that actually.
Okay.
I think that makes the most sense, and obviously he's now unengaged. None of my friends are concealed now at this point, so you can shoot whomsoever you'd like.
Okay.
That's gonna be me. Go for it, dude.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a game.
This is really coming down to. It's also like. Still turning point 2.
Yeah, it's still turning point 2 and it's 7:15.
Yeah, but I mean, at least I am running out of dudes very quickly, which is against elite teams is bad. Like I had numbers on you, and when you get this deep in the game and you look and go like, oh, we have like almost the same number of operatives. That's not good. Yours are way better than mine. I've done the thing where I've split fire across multiples of them. Like they're all half wounded, kind of, except for the Icon Bearer. Okay.
I like the Icon Bearer is the one not in your face. I'm leading the charge from behind.
I have to get
you guys get
really
out there
close, and then I don't think I can see him if I'm like here. Yeah. It feels jammy. I'm not going to do that. guess I will... Ah, man, the other thing is, like, doing that means it's the Overwatch shot coming in. Man, that's tough. All right, I'm going to activate the comms guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking an Overwatch shot either way, so someone's going to get it. I'm activating the comms guy. I'm going to give 1 APL to the Slasher Boy. And then for the remainder of his move, I'm just going to move him up against here. Because, yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't think it's a great play, but I think I really needed, I don't know.
All right, you still get your grok too.
Yes.
Little buddy. Okay, I will take an Overwatch shot, and it's going to be the plasma gunner, and they're going to shoot at your sniper while we still have opportunities.
Yep.
So, gunner,
7 wounds.
You're somewhere around here. Yes, there we go. So it's going to be 4 up on this now.
So he gets to retain cover because he's behind the barricade.
So I could just... I'm going to supercharge it with a shot.
Okay.
So it's AP2, so you can choose to roll that normal if you want to potentially save a crit, but it is 5/6, so I don't know how much
No,
that
I'll
matters.
just take the save.
But
I feel like this is more on you, like what you roll.
Yeah, oh, for sure. 4 up is a tough one to make.
Or just a lot of ones.
A lot of ones. I could just
like all ones.
Vaporize my Executioner and get rid of an entire tac op.
That would be so clutch.
It is a crit and a hit.
Okay.
So no ones.
I think that's Xaxes though, right? Because isn't it 5/7?
It's 5/6. Survives with the Uno.
Saves the normal, goes to 1.
Yep.
Damn. That's actually huge.
That yeah, because if you
like
can hide
probably
that
is just going to get plinked by someone else, and that'll be that. But
I guess that's true. So
that does eat up another.
Because you've got 2 more activations, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to try and nail
but
that guy.
I can now target. So you have 3 more. So it's hard for me to stop you from overwatching.
Yeah.
But I might.
So I don't get one at the end of your stuff. I don't think.
No. So I have.
So you have 1, so I'll
the
get 1
Boy,
shot.
and so you get one more.
Yeah.
Which. Interesting. Oh wait, no, I have 3 because I have the grot, the Daka.
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
So there's
you do
2
get
more.
2. Damn, because I could have done some tricky stuff with that.
The only ones who can do it are these 2. So I don't know if there's.
No, he's got a pistol. I mean, hitting the sniper, yes, but you can try and kill him.
Yeah.
Although
I'm definitely aiming for the sniper because he's worth what is it?
Yes, exactly.
He's worth 2.
Yeah.
So does it have to be the Executioner that kills? Oh, that's a whole different. thing.
No. The Executioner is a different thing. This one's the one that Funko chose the sniper as their guy, and it's just worth it. So at this point, I've already accrued a victory point at the end because they're below half.
Yes.
But if I kill them, it's 2.
Nice. That little grot hiding behind the tank. He's just hoping nobody's noticed him.
I forgot he was there.
Okay, there's a way I can make
that was his plan.
There's a way. Yeah, it's not bad. It's one of those ones where you have to look at the camera to go like, oh yeah, he is still down there. Okay, there's a way I can maybe save the sniper. So I'm going to activate the Daka Boy. I'm going to switch him to engage. I'm going to shoot the guy back here because this gun is the one of the few that doesn't have pistol range.
Okay.
He's not close enough to get re-rolls, but that's okay. So it's just 5 attacks. He's outside injured, so that's fine. 4+.
Okay.
And it's 3/4 damage. That's not bad. That's 2 normals and a crit.
I have 2 normals.
Okay, so the crit goes through, so that's 4 damage.
So
we're going to need to see 2 out of 4 saves here, bud.
I can do this.
Oh, come on.
Happy Nurgle!
Justice for the orcs. Let's go.
Come on. I'm so loyal to you.
This is going to be a sick play if I can pull this off, so I need this to happen.
It's 1.
Thank you. Oh, that's good. And you do have a CP. Oh, but Ben, do you want to risk it? Think of, oh man, how bad would it be if you spend that and still don't save him though?
Nurgle wants it. This is the dumb, I should not be doing this.
I mean, it's a knock-on thing. Like this could matter a lot. You're charging up.
Oh,
No! God damn it!
Wait, no, it doesn't matter. Because I have 2. I needed 3.
Oh, you needed 3.
Wait, you needed 3?
Because
we
he's
messed
got
that part
2.
up. Yeah. Yep.
It didn't matter, but I believe.
I'm trying not to be too happy right now because we both like looked at that math and went, yeah, you definitely need 2. It's 50%, easy.
Yeah. So here's my suggestion.
Okay, so I don't think if we had known that, you wouldn't have done that.
I would not have done that.
Yeah,
No,
you take
it
that
would
back.
make literally no
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
dead. You
yeah.
got him.
Okay. So the second part of that is he's going to charge.
Girl dinner, boy math.
He's going to charge him in close combat, so he cannot Overwatch.
That's a great call. Yeah, I literally can.
That was the play.
That is a very
to
good
shoot
one.
and then charge the other, so that the sniper should be safe. Because he can Overwatch now, but he has pistol, which means he can only Overwatch the burner. So it saves my sniper to do something useful next turn.
Oh, so annoying.
So that's huge
That was a big play.
because Ben gets an extra VP for this.
Yeah.
Although, hang on, did I need to reveal?
Did you have Headhunter?
No, I didn't. It's fine. Your guard is still alive and no one has died. Oh no, route. Didn't a friendly enemy operatives incapacitated? Oh no, I have to be within your deployment.
I'm on my side, yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay, well, I will do that. I'm going to take the pistol shot on the back here.
It's funny the like little pits that happen because of the corner of the dice.
Yes,
like
yeah.
digging in.
So 4 attacks, 4 ups on this one.
Yep.
It is a hit and 2 crits.
Okay. No AP though, right?
No AP.
Okay, so it's just 5+. That's a big airball on that one.
Oof. Then that's going to be 8. Or no, sorry. 11. Yeah.
Yep. No, that's more than enough. He's done.
He's done. Okay.
Right. Which doesn't change much because I wouldn't have got the point.
No,
anyway,
that was a huge one because if you leave your grot where he is.
Oh, sorry, that was the point.
Yeah.
I could have put the grot on there to take it from you, yes, but I had to deal with the Overwatch first.
Yeah, but now what you can do instead though is you can keep your grot here and you beat me on AP.
That's true. Yes.
Or you tie me, which I think means that it just stays with yours.
Well, no, because they're 4 together.
Right,
yeah.
So yeah, if you don't move him, I don't take that from you anymore. So that would still give you 4 points this turn.
Yeah.
And I would just get 2.
So I still have the slasher boy left, who does have an extra AP, which is weird because I really don't have a lot to do with him. I wonder, could I actually charge? I don't think I can because he doesn't have climbing ropes. So it's going to cost me 2 to get up there, and then I can only move to like there, so it's not enough. I think he's too far to like throwing knife. Yeah, I would have to get to like there, and then I don't think I can see him. That's super weird. I've also put him in a spot that's just like weird. Anyway, I think I'll just move him up the board.
Okay.
So he can be like kind of more useful. What kind of weapon does the Icon Bearer have? Is it just a bolter?
Just a bolter and the
the
knife.
virulent,
Yeah. He's just a warrior who has a
3, and then from there I'll just dash him into the corner there, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't feel. I'm not real happy about that play, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other. I don't think.
Well, that's the last. Oh no, technically the grot.
grot.
Technically the grot is still. So, and you have no valid.
You could charge him in and attack.
The grot is not good at that.
Yeah, I imagine he's just sort of around to do stuff.
Yeah, his damage profile is 1/4. He's 3 attacks, 5+. Can I put him anywhere more useful?
Like, are you able to go in here? There's nobody sitting on this back one.
It has to be visible, and I'm pretty sure it counts as his move. Yeah, it says perform a free normal move, so you can't move and then do it because that's not a valid move. And like, yeah, I don't think that works. It's weird though, because like, I don't want to move him really. Like,
Yeah,
there's
you can
nothing
just-
really to accomplish.
You
Yeah,
can just pass the whole thing.
yeah.
I think it's probably the smart thing because then you just retain that.
I mean, yeah. The only other thing is like charging him so that like it counts as support when it fights next turn, but you just murder him and then murder the other guy anyway. I don't know, do you have fight twice or just shoot twice?
I do, yeah.
You do have fight twice, yeah.
Yeah, for 60.
I think I'll just pass.
Okay.
Rather than agonize about it, yeah.
All right, so at the end of that then, Funk's going to get 4.
The same 4.
Yeah, and I'm going to get 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is still a real game here.
Yeah, I did not get Eliminate Guards because he's still alive. And you got partial for Sniper, which we already... Did we score that already, or is that...
No.
It's at the end of
No, it's at the end of battle.
Yeah, okay.
Great. Okay, turning point 3.
Should we take a quick break?
We probably should.
I mean, it's 7:30, so like...
We can just push on.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
You're
push
okay
on?
with it?
All right.
I'm cool to keep going.
Okay.
So we'll each get a command point.
I'm up to a strong 1. Okay, so we've ready options basically roll for initiative.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Give me 1 time. Come on.
I got a 2.
I got a 2, which means it goes to me.
It does. It trades back and forth.
About time.
There you go. That's a big play.
That could matter a lot. Yeah.
Cool. Any strategic ploys?
I only have the 1 CP. I feel like we're in the fighty stage more than we are the shooty stage too. I think I'm just going to hold on to it.
Okay.
I think I'm going to pass, yeah.
I think it was the first time I've ever used it, and I was very impressed with it. I'm going to keep Contagion going.
The injured in... Yep.
Yeah, I think.
So I'm going to pass again, so you do have the opportunity to keep spending?
No, you're good.
Okay. Righto.
Any target reveal for the last... or for a turn? We're only in 3, yeah.
No, that's under a certain condition. So.
Okay. Then all you, buddy.
Okay.
I have to. Right. Sorry. I actually do. I gotta talk about the execute target.
Yes. And I'd have to talk about eliminate guards as well.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to make it the knife boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty smart because I'm immediately putting him on conceal and he's never going to be shot again.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah. Okay. Eliminate guards. I will pick the man's up front, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just keep it as the same. Yeah, because he's not a valid target and I technically could make him, but he's in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll stick with him. Okay. I feel like you're going to get away with the game here because I need to start deleting people quickly, and the ones that I have left aren't great. But first things first, sniper goes on conceal, and I will shoot the plasma gunner.
You got it.
With his fire from concealing ability, which is 6 attacks. He is below half though, so he's just straight up injured, because that's a thing. I'm used to playing Space Marines who just kind of ignore that and like forget that. It's
kind of why I play Death Guard.
Yeah.
Death Guard, I feel like I would also suggest as a great learning team. They're very easy to collect. You could just buy a box of Marines and be set.
And like they've been in enough like starter sets and stuff that you could probably get them on eBay super cheap as well.
Yep.
Or there was like that hero box set.
Yeah. I mean, that's what my leader and this guy are from.
That set's super cool, yeah. Okay, so 6 attacks. It is now 4+.
Okay.
Wow, that is 2 hits. No crits.
I got 2 crits.
Damn.
I'm going to save that.
Oh, wow. That was not good for me. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I think what I need to do is... just come around and blast, I think. This is actually quite difficult. I think, so you could hypothetically scale that with your knife man.
I mean, yeah. I think not from this side, actually, because you'd have to get over this.
Yeah. I
mean, actually, it might be the same.
So with a charge, though, right? Like, or are you right? You can't charge up.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
You can. It just costs But like the thing is, I think it's over 2 because this is like less than 2, but I think this is actually over, so it would cost 3.
Okay.
So I don't think I can scale up easily.
Okay, I'm going to. I think. So this guy has a chopper, or is it just fists?
No, he has chopper. It's just like 1 extra damage, I think. Yeah, so the chopper is 4 attacks, 3 plus 4, 5. That's actually not bad. Yeah, the fists are just 3, 4.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to activate my... I'm going to activate my Icon Bearer.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go... One, two, yeah, so they're just going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to shoot the knife friend.
Mm-hmm. No cover, just regular.
Just regular shots.
Yep. Can't tell if that's a good one for me or a bad one for me.
No, it's 1 hit. Okay. Normal.
I mean, I still have to hit 5 plus, so... Oh, I did. I got a crit.
All right, nice. Okay, so they save.
Ducked it.
I don't have double shots on this one. But what I will do is, as my last part, I will dash him so that he's on it.
Okay.
So no dong-gonging today.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh, man. I want so badly to activate the knife boy and, like, throw a knife in his face, then charge him.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I couldn't fight.
Delete the...
It's also already activated, so it's a bad idea.
I mean, I guess you've got your comms person still.
Yes, I can get him to do that. But it's putting a lot of resources into someone who is already activated.
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's
like,
true. Yeah.
kind of not great. I kind of want to pop up and shoot the plasma guy with the comms guy.
Sure.
Because his weapon is hilarious.
Yeah.
But the chance of it actually working is so slim.
I love it.
Okay, so he has 2 APL. It's also the last source of extra APL that I'm potentially just throwing away. But, I mean, I think I'm really worried about the plasma shot. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, currently there are no valid. He can shoot the grot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the grot's kind of tucked in, which is pretty good. Maybe I actually just activate the Daka boy and fight and kill him off the point, and then get some shots in on the dude on the back, or try and... Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
So the Daka boy?
Yeah, I'm going to activate the Daka boy.
Okay.
He doesn't need to be on engage. I'll leave him on engage because I probably want to shoot with him.
Okay.
So he has a chopper, which is 4... I think I just discovered that. 4 attacks. I was really just looking at it a second ago. 4 attacks, 3 plus 4, 5. Am I still injured?
You
of
are.
the thing?
Okay, so contagion going.
4 attacks, 4 plus 4, 5.
Okay.
Ooh, a crit and 2 normals.
I have N normal. I should probably re-roll this.
Well, I kind of disagree because I'm going to parry. Well, okay, sorry. The obvious thing is just I parry your normal and then hit him for 9 and he's dead.
Mate.
If you re-roll, well, that's true. That's true. If you re-roll and get it, you can put some damage on me, but you can't. I mean, I guess you're basically still relying on Disgusting Resilient to survive.
Well, so it's like you could parry, but then I could parry, and then only 1 hit's going through, right? Because you just got, what was your roll?
2 normals and a crit.
2 normals and a crit. Yeah, so you could.
So I think actually my play is not to parry and just try and put damage on to make sure he goes down.
I'm not going to reroll. So, your call.
So it's just normal, yeah?
It's just 1 normal.
Yeah, so I could sacrifice my normal so that he takes no damage, and then I'm putting 9 damage on you, but all you have to do is pass 3. We went through this before.
Three.
Math is important.
Yeah.
He really does need to die, though. Especially for me to get the rest of my activation, because I can't double fight. All right, what is his weapon profile?
3/5.
Okay, yeah, I will just push a crit through. So that's 5 damage.
Okay, so we'll do this first. It's 2 saves, so 3 is going to go through. So he's down to 4.
Down to 4, yep. I have 2 normals remaining.
I will use my normal to parry your normal.
Okay. And then 4 damage.
Okay.
4.
Just got to save 1. Just got to save 1. I save 1, exactly 1.
Wow.
Then go to 1.
1. Damn it. Okay, that's the end of his activation because I can't fall back and.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna activate my gunner. So falling is half of what it normally is, so it's 2 circle, I believe, to drop. Or sorry, so 1 circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my gunner drop 1 circle.
Okay.
And then they're going to scoot here, and they will shoot the knife friendo.
Yep.
Let's give it. So they're full health still. I am going to overcharge this. So it'll be AP2. AP2, 3 up, 4 attacks. We've got none hots, but we have 2 normals and a crit.
That's probably going to do it. That is nothing. He's on 10 wounds.
16 damage.
Yep, that'll do it.
That is a point for me. The Executioner.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So I will take that point now. The Executioner executioned.
Damn, this is so close.
This is very close. And then for the last bit, I am, I guess, going to dash. Just kind of, you can't really like squig the corner there, so he's just going straight across.
That gets him closer, I guess. Yeah.
Like that. There you go.
I feel like I want to charge the grot and try and finish him off.
Oh, charge him with the grot?
Yeah.
I mean, this would be the most beautiful grot play.
I feel like that's, I mean, it's not a great play, but like, it's funny.
Yeah.
So,
the grot going in for the one damage needed on this guy.
The grot is going to charge
It'd be a big deal.
He does get support.
Yeah.
So it maxes.
But he is wounded, so it
washes out.
It washes out, yeah. The little guy.
Okay.
Believe in the little guy.
He's got a shiv and a dream.
I choose to believe that the grot doesn't know he only needs to do 1 point of damage.
He just sees his buddy in trouble.
I can't imagine.
He's been cowering behind the tank for like 20 minutes now.
I assume my limbs are falling off. That's the indicator. Like.
Okay, so he's 3 attacks, 5+.
Okay.
And he's a 1/4 damage profile, so I really need some crits here.
Yeah. 1/4 is meaty.
Nope. But he does get 1 normal hit.
That's all that matters, because you're on the charge. I have 1 normal hit as well.
Okay, well, I'm pushing a normal through, so that's a big 1 damage.
So this needs to be a 5-up.
Man.
Come on, baby.
Come on, right in the kidneys.
Oh, shit. I'm rolling this one. No, it's a 1!
The grot!
Do I spend my 1 reroll?
I hope he does it like prison style, so it's just 1 damage, but he really gets in there and just, oh man.
Do I use my 1 reroll?
Well, okay. Couple of things. It's unlikely that you'll succeed. I'm not trying to sway you, but also by him dying, it opens them up to being shot. Because there won't be an engagement anymore.
The problem is, this person hasn't activated, so that's a whole lost activation.
That's true.
So, and I have the ability to fall back shoot.
That's also true. That's yeah, maybe. I mean, what else would you spend it on? Like exploding, I guess.
Yeah.
But so that like didn't seem great because that's a max 3 mortals, right?
I'm gonna do it because if this works, that means I can fall back onto that point, and I don't think you have a way to stop me from taking that.
No.
I'm going to do it.
The comms guy can't get there in time. Come on. Got power.
Oh, one short, dude. Oh man, the Grot gets him. The Grot gets him.
MVP.
I think I'm still confident with that.
I think that's the correct play.
Yeah, because it could have netted me a victory point.
I think that's a big one. Yeah. And he was a dude who hadn't activated yet. Like that's yeah.
The Grot did it.
Yeah. The Grot. Yeah. Didn't know that he only had to do 1 point of damage. And was just like,
what a champion. What a champion.
Okay.
So that is the Grot's activation done. I think that was that your one, or did you? Oh no, he's got. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Actually, he's on conceal. Oh, actually, I think that was. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Wait, no, because it is a conceal. It does matter. Whichever one you picked up, I think was the Grot's one.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yep. There you go.
Got a billion of these. Doesn't really matter. So that's yes. He's still concealed.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got the champion, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's got a truck on down.
Fucking so slow, dude.
They can walk up and shoot him, I guess.
So I can get there.
The Grot only has 5
because I can move and dash. So what I'm going to do, because I have to get within it, is I'm going to...
Did you take this point from me last turn? No, because I had 2.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you had because you kept the Grot there.
Right.
Okay, well, so here's what I'll do. I will scoot up to my truck.
Oh, that was my executioner target as well. My eliminate
it was.
card.
Yes, you get a point.
I get a point.
Nice. Okay, I will use my pistol and shoot the... it has to be the Grot.
Yeah. There's the most realistic chance of killing him.
Yeah. So 4 attacks, 3 ups. Or 3 ups? Yes.
Yeah.
Full pistol.
He's the same. 3 save, 5 plus.
Yep. Oh my god. Dude, we're... The back half, man! 1 hit. Oh boy.
Okay, come on. No save.
I mean, 3 damage is probably not enough to kill a Grot, is it?
2 remaining. He
They're
has
at
5
5.
wounds,
Yeah, I thought so.
Fire twice?
Yeah. I can't shoot twice.
You can't?
No, I didn't. I used Contagion on this one.
Oh, right.
So what I will do then is I will dash at least.
Yeah, that shouldn't.
So
doesn't
I can
exist,
go, like,
but yeah.
There, we'll say, and it can't be within triangle. So I guess I have to not be on it. It doesn't really matter anyway.
It probably won't.
Yeah, because I can't steal it from you, so it'll sit here.
Okay.
With this engage.
So that means my only activation left is the comms guy.
I'm not going to get an Overwatch shot.
Oh, interesting, yeah. I guess I just move out and shoot.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I activate him on... I'll switch to engage. And then I'll walk out. I guess the icon bearer, because I have to be very close to shoot him. I think I'm going to shoot the plasma guy. How close do I have to be? Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's like...
Take apart the whole zone.
Okay, let's just repair some of that. At this stage, I don't think a lot of these are like very close. There's a thing there somewhere. I don't know where that is. Anyway, yeah. So I'll get him to there, and then it also has him touching the base, which is handy. And then shoot his goofy little
yeah, I'm excited
gun.
for this gun.
I don't think I've ever actually shot this at someone, so this is fun. So this weapon is, it's like his radio gun. It is 6 attacks. He's not injured or within close of anyone, so that's good. So 6 attacks, 4+, 1/1, but it has mortal wounds 2, and it has stun.
Okay.
For what it's worth. So 4+. No crit, 2 hit.
I got, you have 2 crits?
No crit,
oh,
2 hits.
I have 3 normals.
Yeah, that was super. I rolled 3 ones on that one, so that was not great. Okay, that's me. That's the turn.
That's the turn.
So that's turning point 3.
Yeah, so I actually take this one from you.
Yes.
So it gives us each 3.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Interesting.
I think you might still take this. This is a tough
very
one.
close. I think
this initiative roll is pretty huge.
Huge.
So turning point 4, last one.
4.
2, you got it. That's pretty
Okay.
big.
Okay.
Great, so we'll each gain a CP.
Yep. Mine is still conditional to reveal. I didn't end up using a CP that last round.
You didn't. You saved it. You conserved it the whole time.
Okay. In that case, I'm first to act, so I will choose to use Daka. Daka for 1 CP. So if I crit, I can turn a fail into a normal.
Okay.
Just make shooting a bit better.
I think I am... I'm going to save it. No contagion on this round.
Okay. First up, I will activate the sniper.
Oh, sorry. We've got to choose my execution.
Oh, yeah.
And
I got to choose guard, which can only be the icon bearer.
Okay. I will choose your...
Put that there so I remember.
I'm going to choose this friendo.
Okay. That's your one, so I'll do that as blue. Okay. I will activate the sniper. I will shoot the gunner.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest threat, so yeah. So that's... he's injured, so it's 6 attacks on...
4 up.
4, yes. Ooh, we got 2 crits and no hit. Great.
Okay.
So that's 4 mortal wounds.
Okay, so we'll roll those first.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 save, so he's down to 7.
Okay.
And then how much is the...
4 damage. Assuming you don't save him.
So we'll do my save. I have 3 normal saves, so I'll block 1 crit.
Yeah,
and,
so you take
2.
2 and then roll for that.
Yeah. 1 save, so 6.
Okay. And that's all his activation, so.
Okay.
Are we on orange is done now? Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay.
This is going to be incredible.
This is my
close.
big play.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Because the interesting thing with Death Guard is even if you kill a bunch, you can't really get to the points to cap them.
Yeah.
Because you already own these 3, so you'd have to flip the middle, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to activate my gunner. The gunner is going to make their move of 4.
I might have misplayed by shooting the gunner.
And go here. They're going to shoot at this friendo.
Yeah.
They're going to overcharge
Oh,
it.
can you minus me 1 CP? Because I should be on 1. Yeah.
They're going to overcharge and shoot, so minus CP 2.
Yep.
I need this guy to die, because this is worth a point.
He's still full wounds.
Okay, so it is 3 normals, and I am going to take this hot mortal wound right now. So I'm going to take 2, so they're down to 4.
Okay.
So it's 3 normals going through.
Okay. So I only get 1 save. Which does not save.
So it's 15 damage.
So even if I just scratch, he still dies. Because it's 10.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
I was at 6.
So that gets you the VP.
That gets me a victory point.
That's big.
Oh, sorry.
That is big.
Yes. And then the final thing that I will do with that, I guess I could, I should have played this in a better way. That's fine. No, they're going to sit
Just
right
chill?
there. Yeah, they're just going to chill.
I think I really messed up using the sniper on the gunner. Because unless I miraculously killed him, which
he was the lowest.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's the lowest, but also like if I'm playing for VPs, which I should be, I'm having to, my guard target is full HP. And
Right.
with Nurgle, that's actually more than that.
Should be an extra hit from critting with Daka 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 on one. Oh, from.
You're right, because I would have turned a fail into a normal.
Okay, that's important. So it would be an extra 2 that would have went in, or an extra hit. But no, but then my normal would have saved that normal hit, right? So
yes, because you spent 2 normals to save a crit, and then
I had
the
one
second
normal
crit
left
went
over.
through.
So it all works out. It all works out in the same. Good catch.
Good catch, Dumbo. Absolutely, but as it turned out, it didn't matter.
Right, I killed the guy, so 11. There we go.
Okay.
This is so intense.
So you have now left the champion to activate.
The champion and
the icon bearer.
Icon bearer.
Okay. And his charge is 6.
Yeah. Unless I dong this guy first.
Right.
Yeah.
But he would still have to be within.
Yes. So well, I would activate. Dong. I would have to activate this guy first, and then
Okay. I'm going to activate the grot.
Yep.
I'm going to grapple hook. I assume he can. He maybe can't see that. That's jammy.
Which one?
I was trying to grapple. I'm shining a torch for no reason. I'm going to grapple from his head. I don't think he. Oh.
Are you trying to like grapple this?
Yes.
I mean, you could just move him.
Oh, I guess I could.
You could just walk him over there.
He probably just has a regular ass move, doesn't he?
That would be very funny if the grot literally can't move. He can only.
I'm just used to always grappling hooking.
If I had a grappling hook, why would I ever walk?
He just has a regular.
I would always grappling hook.
So my thinking is, if I move him there, I don't think you can get to him. Oh, I guess you can just get on the point, couldn't you? Mm-hmm. Well, no, because you could move dash. You couldn't charge onto it without a target, but you could move dash. Because you can move. But I mean, it also doesn't matter because you would just take one of these points. So it's effectively the same thing. And in fact, you could move. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but...
I mean, this is the exact thing that we do on North 100 Showdown.
It's true.
Yeah. Just talk
exactly. Yeah, you talk about the lines.
Serge is a big proponent for it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I get that from poker. It's the same kind of thing. But the thing is, the grot's not really going to accomplish much else. So I think that's still the play, is just to get him out of the danger zone. And then at least I'm kind of securing points by like capping that. So I think I like that. I'll just put him there. Where's his thing is there. That now flips. And then he just sits there and that's his turn.
I'm doing my Hail Mary play to win this. And if it doesn't work, I
think we're both at that
I think we either tie or you win.
Yeah.
I'm activating my fighter.
Okay.
Okay. So what the fighter is going to do is activate his slow butt and basically go right to the edge of this. Like that. Tiptoeing so his booty is still in there.
Yep.
I have a grenade.
Oh, no shit.
I have a blight grenade on that guy that I talked about at the start.
Is that better than just shooting him?
So this he's concealed.
Oh.
But I can indirect throw a grenade.
Right. Okay.
I have a single blight grenade that has that exact range of Pentagon.
Wow. I always forget how grenades work. How does...
If that's not the way it works...
I'm pretty sure it's right. Each time a friendly operative makes a shooting attack with his weapon, in the select valid target step of that shooting attack, enemy targets are not in cover. Right, so that means he's on conceal and not in cover, therefore is valid.
Well, so are you in cover? Like, does indirect just get rid of...
Yeah, so I'm behind the barricade, which is cover. So that's why him being up there on conceal usually means he can't be shot. Because vantage point, usually you're visible.
Right.
But because he's concealed and can then shoot from behind, that's the whole sniper thing. But with indirect, enemy operatives are not in cover. So he's a conceal effectively in the open. So I'm pretty sure that is correct. Yeah, indirect does work. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Okay. What's the blight grenades deal?
It's pretty mid, but against somebody with 1 HP.
It doesn't need to be. Mid is fine in this case.
Yeah, it's 4 attack, 3 up, 2/3 range, Pentagon, blast, circle, limited indirect. Oh, it has ceaseless.
Okay. Well, most of that doesn't matter. Ceaseless definitely does. I do get to retain 1 save as cover.
Yep.
And then I'm just looking at...
And ceaseless is I reroll one? Or is it as many ones as I want?
Ceaseless is any or all of your attack of 1.
Okay.
Wait, you still get cover even though it's in the indirect?
Oh. I guess you don't, no.
I guess you just roll
So
them all.
I just have to roll it, yeah.
Well, only one needs to get through.
Come on. Grenade.
This is effectively netting 2. I mean, if he dies, it's a point. Right, I guess I have an imaginary point right now. We're tied, technically.
Right, because he's already on half health, yeah. I think you're just going to eke this out.
This grenade needs to be as much as a grot.
It's one hit.
That's probably going to be enough. It's 5+.
I need this to happen. I'm going to spend the CP.
Okay.
My final CP of the game. It's a 4. It's enough.
Okay, so I need to save 2?
Yes.
Or just a scratch.
Oh, that's true. Damn it.
Or just a scratch.
Yeah,
just
I need these to all fail, essentially.
Yeah, so 5+.
And ceaseless lets you reroll 1s, right? But you didn't have any?
Oh, I do have 1/1. Well, I'll run.
God damn it.
It's a crit.
You said that ceaseless would be important.
We literally just talked about it. Oh, yeah. All right, so I have a crit.
So I now need to save a crit and... Well, I can ignore... I still need... It's fairly similar. Or... No, that's 1 crit. So I save the crit. Even if I just scratch 1, the other would go through. So he's toast. And I can save the CP.
The grenade.
I think that's the game, probably.
So that's me right straight up 2.
Right, which you already had 1, but...
Yeah, and then this would be... So you've got the 1 guy left? Or you got 2?
I've got
this, right.
just comms, yeah. I don't know where... This is yours, I think.
Yeah. So then...
it's just comms, which...
If he could...
I don't think it... Because you've got 2 guys touching, 1 guy touching. So I could blast him and kill him.
Yeah, I mean, so if you got a kill on this guy... This would retain 3.
Yeah.
Or you would get 4 points. I would get 2.
Right, so yeah, we're not out of it yet.
Yeah, so if this guy kills this guy, I think you win.
So okay. Now, did you pay for the injured thing?
No.
Okay.
No, it's regular fights.
Full work. Okay, so because otherwise I would have to move first, but I don't need to do that. I think we're just down to his role is what's going to do it. So it's
so none of my tac ops are in play anymore. I've literally fulfilled them all.
I don't think there's any I can actually spend my last on to do anything. They don't really have like active like thingies. Actually, that's not true. I do still have a play. Okay, that CP might come in handy. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to shoot with the comms guy into the champion. So that is 6 attacks. I may as well get his thing up because that's all that's happening anymore. Comms boy.
Does DACA apply to the radio gun? I believe it's all.
Did I spend DACA this round? I thought that was last turn.
You had 2 at the start of this one, so. No, you didn't. No, I think you did. I'm pretty sure you DACA'd. Right, because we talked about how you would have had a DACA off of your sniper.
Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, cool.
So
I'll take it.
Yeah, so you've got DACA and still a CP.
You used it with the... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. All right, so 6 attacks, 4+, and if I get a crit, I can turn...
It's pretty good.
It's actually not. I mean, kind of. It's an extra point of damage, so yeah, sure, I'll take it. 6 attacks. I did get a crit. And I did get not many hits, so that will probably help. So I got a crit and 2 normals, and we turn one of the misses into a normal. So straight away 2 mortal wounds.
Right. I save 1, so I'm at 7.
Okay. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Well, maybe. We're not done yet. So then you have technically 1 crit and 3 normals, which are all 1 damage each.
That'll be 2 saves.
Okay.
2
so
normals.
there are 2 damage going through.
Okay. 1 goes through.
And I get stunned, but you don't have any more activation, so that doesn't matter. Right. Now, the second thing is, so he has 1 APL left. I can charge him in close combat. And then there is a ploy called Crump him, which is to get a free fight action at the end of the turn.
Let's go. This could be it.
But he only has I'm pretty sure he only has fists.
Okay.
Because who did I give the chopper to? I gave it to the burner and the Dakka boy. I'm pretty sure.
The guys who weren't able to shoot.
Get crumped.
Because I didn't expect the comms guy would ever have to punch something to death. But
I mean,
here we are.
If he's gonna anime like friendship punch to win this game,
I have 3 attacks, 3+, 3/4. So it is very doable.
Yeah.
I just need to roll really
So I have this is my melee unit.
Yeah.
So it's 5 attacks, 4 ups, 5/7 rending. Rending doesn't mean anything in this.
You can't kill me in 1 hit though.
Yeah.
So I got a crit and a normal.
I have a crit and 2 normals.
You live. Because I would push through a crit and you would parry.
Yes.
Because you're not silly.
Yes.
So, I mean, we may as well see what...
let's play it out.
So,
just
4 damage. So, crit through, 4 damage.
Crit through, 4 damage. I take 3. I go to 3.
Dang.
Yeah. And
then get parried, presumably.
Yes, I will parry, and then I will put through 13 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. And that kills him off the board. Ooh. I mean, I love that it came down to, like, the wire.
Yeah. So I still have my icon guy, technically, which he can only go, like, 1, 2, and he can't really do anything.
You've already got that. He can't get to here. He can't get to here.
No.
You could maybe get back and shoot the grot, I guess. Because this is like this is the kind of things like it seems like the game's up, but when we're talking about like in the context of the league coming up,
also our math is
well that too. But like the amount of points you score, especially for tournaments, but stuff like the league too, might start mattering.
Well, I put one of the ones that I talked about was if you completely wiped out your opponent's team. Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm fairly certain. Oh no, you're gonna conceal. Or he always counts as concealed.
Oh, you're right. And
so, I mean, I could get there to where I have the shot.
You can't see because you have to be able to see all of his base, and he's tucked behind the barricades.
So. Yeah. I'll move him here. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move him here, and he's going to dong the gong.
Okay.
Is the grot your only unit?
Yes.
The only guy left. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to the end and let's do some math.
Grot lives.
He's going to grappling hook out of there and go report back that everything went great.
So effectively, these are just swapping hands here.
Yeah.
Which would mean that we're each just getting another 3. Which means I snaked it right at the end.
Technically, we both get, I think, 2 victory points for having fully painted armies, but...
Oh, yeah. Boink, 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 boink. Going to 18, 17.
Wait, really? You get 2 victory points for a fully painted army?
So they have that in all versions. It's to encourage people to actually paint their armies and not just play with like bare plastic or like primed models. Which effectively just means that there's no change. But...
GG, dude.
Wow, what a game.
That was so close. It literally came down to that grenade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there were several points.
A couple of things.
Yeah, there were some really distinctive turning points there.
That was super cool.
I want to see the version of this battle that the grot is going to tell everybody that happened.
Yeah. And I killed a death god.
What happened to everyone else? Nah, don't worry about that. I killed this guy. You'll never believe how big he was. Yeah.
I took his nose. That was a really, really good game. That was a lot of fun. I think I enjoyed this simple style of mission pack a lot more than like the super in-depth ones. Like I think they're fun to do, but as just a battle against your buddy, this was a great way to do it.
There's so much to think about anyway that like the extra complicated stuff on top of all that.
Yeah. I gotta say, I continue to just be so impressed with Death Guard as a compendium team. Like they just are.
They're very strong. Yeah, I think it's like them, Tyranids, Custodes to a certain extent are like the very strong compendium.
Yeah. I mean, you look at it, it's like I have the same wounds as a regular Marine, and I move slow as shit, but it's like, realistically, I think you could add like an extra like 3 to 4 wounds onto each of these. They definitely live or die, I think, by their resilient
It's very
rolls.
swingy, for sure.
Yeah. I think like, no, I don't care about like tier lists or anything like that, but I think most typically put them like C, like mid-C.
Yeah.
That could like swing up to D or swing down to D. Yeah, so it's like, if you're looking at like, if you played 40K in the past, I would so highly recommend these guys. Like I think they're great. And as a introductory bespoke team, I think the Kommandos are so solid.
They have a lot of like fun stuff. That's the thing. Is like each of their units does something cool and different. And I think they're just a really fun little team to pick up and play.
Well, we hope you had as much fun as we did, because this was a really, really good one. Grey Knights are a great example of a good team,
Grey Knights are very good too,
thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on, and thank you for coming on, Fun.
Thank you for having me on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a lot more Kill Team in the future on here.
I'm super excited for. I've wanted to do a league for a long time, and the idea of like just obviously more Kill Team on the channel is great, but also like I want to see what the office is like when there's like 3-4 games going at once. Like that's going to be super cool.
I'm going to need to go buy some more terrain. I think, because this is kind of like what we've got. So we're going to bring in a bunch. I know Ian's 3D printed off a bunch too, and
I'm down to help paint a bunch of terrain quickly.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. A reminder that this stream was brought to you by Yoomst over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do this, so we really appreciate it, and thank you so much. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Reminder to dong the bong and all that jazz. And yeah, down below, tell us, what teams you hope to see. Maybe even more so than like who you're cheering for. Tell us what teams you might be seeing. I will say I have a bunch in the wings that I'm like hoping to like. I have half of a Warp Coven
cool.
team, and the other half is in transit from Reinhard in Twitch chat, because they sent they sent like 5 guys, which was like kind of the OG Kill Team one, and now there's a lot. You get 6, so they sent the other ones. So that would be I'd love to do that too. I also have a bunch of Tyranids.
Oh, cool.
I've got some warriors too. So yeah, a lot of really fun things. So let us know what you'd like to see. But other than that, that's gonna wrap it up. I've been Ben.
I've been Funko.
And of course, we've had Paul on tech.
Hello.
And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.